Sumo Punx Salt City Mukbang.
We didn't do that last time? I was wondering what all that cheesecake was for, and then we never got to it.
Welcome to Bible study.
Nice.
It's
Open your
Dump
books to
Buddy
Corinthians.
Bible Study.
All right,
We're coming at you live from the toilet.
Yeah, we're as live as I can tell. Hi, welcome to Sumo, everyone. We are host tonight, Salt City Sumo, back again with the only Sumo Punx. Introduce yourselves.
I am Matt.
And I am Sabrina.
And we are Sumo
Sumo
Punx.
Lies! Deception! Buckle it!
Chicanery!
Chicanery!
Alright, I'm taking this fucking bullshit off.
I know, my grand baklava entrance
Gotta do
was
that.
sullied by my broken glasses.
I don't think that's what that word is.
That is very
If I could direct your guys' attention to the text chat in the stream room, I've sent a link to Fred Pinkerton's promotions and demotions chart. You may
I
find
don't
that
like
useful.
Pinkertons around here.
but that's his
I try to avoid them. They smell funny.
You know what? Real quick, can I just...
Yeah, play with it.
Can I just do a thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
play with it.
Just let me do what I need to do.
All right. Oh, you're doing. Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's.
See how nice that is? And big. Okay, now where am I going?
Wherever you need to be.
In the chat, in the stream room,
guys
there's like
talking
a
about?
text chat in the stream room.
Okay.
There should be like an icon for the chat.
Oh, no, I got you.
Yeah. It's in one of the corners.
Blah, 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 in a corner.
Bottom
Not
left.
to be confused with the coroner.
Corner.
There it is.
No, there it is. Show chat. Here we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right. So
Right.
this
Mhm.
is,
All right. Oh, we could actually pull up that link on our phones, and that way we
that
could just
sounds
like.
so much better.
Because I already have to wear glasses. I can't read that far.
Yeah, we're bad.
I might
We're
put the
bad
big
at,
hat back on.
I'm just old.
Seeing things. All right.
All right, we're locked and loaded.
I can't believe we already officially started and we're still like.
Hey, it's there's things you got to do sometimes.
That's what I enjoy about it. We don't actually have to try. Just see what happens. Throw it up there.
Yeah,
There
well,
it
we're just
is.
catching up. We're getting back in the mood. We got the what is it, Natsu show coming up here
Yep.
next weekend.
Yes.
Natsu
Natsubasho in.
That's at the Koku Geek Con.
No. Oh, okay. Which one's.
I think you were thinking of Osaka, or
Okay.
because
I'll take your word for it.
Nagoya's in July
Nagoya's in July, and
and
then.
Kyushu's in November.
Man.
Yeah, we already had Osaka was in
thinking-
March.
I believe it's already May. Like, look at what we've been through just since the beginning of the year. We got COVID, we got pregnant, we got unpregnant, we got that weird stomach thing and shat ourselves a bunch.
A bunch.
I got that weird stomach thing again this last week, and thankfully did not shit my pants. But
And
you
then
know,
there was And then there was the fucking tournament, the Roller Town Showdown tournament. That was
fucking
I
roller
saw
down-
that.
Oh my god!
that was fucking.
That shit was bonkers.
It
Yeah,
was.
that's
It was
awesome.
banarnar. Oh shit. Yeah, it was banarnar as hell. There was like shit.
We got to
tons
meet
of...
Gagamaru.
We did get to meet Gagamaru, and he is a fucking sweetheart.
He is a huge fan of hip hop and ABBA.
Oh, wow.
apparently. So, you know, if you ever want to get on his sweet side, just
Sabrina got like some video of him
Play
like
him some Dr.
seriously vibing out to Dr. Dre. It's fucking gorgeous.
That's awesome.
It's just like he is
No.
seriously a fucking global treasure.
he is. He's
No,
so
I-
sweet too.
I really
Such a
appreciate
sweet
you
man.
guys getting on Roller Town and streaming all that, because you gave me like 4 hours of match data to analyze before I head into a tournament. I just got
Oh,
all the information I need to come through and win in Cowboy Cup coming up. So thank you for that. Very much
Yeah.
appreciated.
You're gonna have a whole lot of tape to study for the Cowboy Cup. A lot of the same folks are probably gonna be there for the Cowboy Cup.
I've watched
yeah,
every one of your
definitely.
matches at least twice at this point. I've taken notes. Don't you worry about it, Matt. Gonna have a good time down there.
Man, I had spent the last month kind of off my game because of the aforementioned subjects, but
All the chicanery.
all
Yeah,
the
when you shit your
chicanery.
pants.
So I'm
Whoa,
Putting my
chicanery!
nose-
What a word.
I love that word. It's great. I'm putting my nose back to the grindstone on my training and
Chicanery. Sorry.
having my brother help me build my upper body so I could increase my push and my thrust.
That's crazy. How many push-ups have you done?
Oh, none today. God damn it.
I'm not doing this until you do 10 for
Told
me.
me about that.
Matt Jim
I have to
looking
do
to improve
10
his puss.
daily. If I don't, Goose will fucking destroy me at the
He'll
Cowboy
goose
Cup.
you.
He'll goose me.
Yeah.
I asked him to do 10 push-ups about a month ago, and he bargained with me. It was very disappointing.
I guarantee you, he has not done one push-up since then.
That's
I
okay.
was
'Cause he told me he'd do
On the
20.
live stream?
No.
Did they
I don't
happen?
remember that. I don't recall.
It
I
did
was
happen.
probably busy getting a stomach virus in the fucking porta potty
It was during the.
while you were doing that.
It was Eddie Midorikawa. She was doing the dohyo push-ups, and I did some with her.
Okay, if you say so.
Yeah, Gaga saw
Lies,
it.
deception. I just
Alright.
watched like all of Star Wars.
All right, now
Oh,
that
that- when you
shitting
say
the
that, though, you
pants
sound
has
like
been
that
brought
one guy
up
from
at
the
least
Venture Brothers.
3 times.
Ah,
You want to get
what
into
now?
it?
Oh, what are that lies? That it sounds like what's his name from freaking Venture Brothers. You know, there was like the guy that had the 2 heads, and he was like part of like the evil council of the
Mm.
Guild of Calamitous Intent. It was the bald head that
We're
was
getting
all
into
like,
some deep cuts here.
yeah, the Venture Brothers, man.
Speaking of bald head, did you see the Shohozan tweet where he says he's gonna be skinhead Shohozan for now?
Oh my god. Oh my
Someone
god.
tell him that doesn't mean what he thinks it means.
Well, because I had to Photoshop. Well, not Photoshop. I just used my phone.
It's called now. Just say Photoshop.
Yeah. Okay.
Phonoshop?
I shooped it. Some pictures of a
shooped up a picture of a show hose on.
couple show hose on as a skinhead. So here's
rude boy.
so there's the first show hose on. I'm putting these in the chat.
Ooh, yeah. Here
So-
you go.
I had to. I mean, the one where it's 2 of him with the same face, I'm just kind of like, it's kind of creepy and kind of scary. But the one where it's just him and the, you know, the loud plaid with the red
Why does he look
suspenders.
like Joe Biden from this angle? Weird.
Shoho Biden.
Joe Biden. Oh, God damn it, man! You know what? I really did like his like little blonde, you know, thing that he had, his little coif, because he seriously had like the
Joe
best.
Biden blonde coif.
Oh, shut up! Show Hozon's fucking
Okay.
post Don Potsky fucking blonde coif thing that he had going
Oh
on.
yeah.
That was like some serious, like perfect hair forever fucking energy.
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
very
Like that was like
nice.
the best fucking. I mean, like look at Hakuho's hair. It's like it's all right. You know, Hakuho's got okay post on
Respectable.
Potsky hair.
Distinguished.
Yeah, okay, look at Kisei no Sato. He did have some pretty damn good hair. I thought he had the best post Don Potsky hair. No, it's Shoho's
the
on.
full-on
That fucking
pompadour.
hair. Yeah. That's a handsome man.
I gotta say, before I even start on the Banzuke, what's going on with Higo Hikari, Goose?
Well, he is back after he missed a tournament and has somehow, despite being absent for 2 tournaments, climbed in the rankings as 23 new competitors have joined, and he's just not allowed to go below someone with 0 sumo record. He's only allowed to sit
Oh.
1 whole rank above them. Higo Hikari is back in 6th division and ready to flounder.
All right.
Nice.
And- At that, let's take a quick peek, shall we? For the Meg 17, we've got Kageaki bringing up the
Again?
rear
How is that guy stay in Makuuchi?
by his
Very
nose
careful.
hairs.
Favored by the sumo gods or something.
He's paying his Yakuza dues.
Yeah. He's paid his Yakuza dues.
Okay,
Yep.
and then so he's Maegashira 17.
Yeah, and it looks like he's the only one.
Oh yeah, that's what I was about to ask next.
He was
Yeah,
M12
no
East, went 7 and 8, got bumped down to M12 East, went 5 and 10, and is now M17 East, the lowest of the low right now.
Yeesh.
Can't get much. I mean, it should be easy for him at least. He's only got to go against like at 16 we got Oho and Mitoriu.
You see,
I'm kinda-
like I'm kind of disappointed in Oho's performance recently. I
I expected more of him. Yeah. Yeah, I expected more of him myself. It's
Yeah,
been
7 and
strange.
8 is no good. I mean, again, another guy who just barely held on. 7 and 8 at M15. Like, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I'll expect less of him. We'll really round it out for you.
Easy to do. I'll just lower my expectations.
I don't know if
Uh,
it's just like the nepotism thing, you know, like you expect people who are like related to people who have been like great wrestlers to also be great themselves. But man, sometimes people just don't fucking talk to their relatives, you know? Maybe that's what the situation is with Oho. I
feel
can't
that.
really say.
Yeah, but Matoryu's he's a one-man wrecking crew. Sometimes he might wreck himself, but
Yeah, he got a
Okay.
nice little
He's
boost
around.
from 17.
yeah.
Why am I trying to pull up the Banzuke and it's giving me Kokuki-Con ticket?
Oh, because Google's being
It's
goofy.
telling you
buy
a
'em.
message. Let's get those tickets. You still got time to go to Japan.
I really want to go to
You
Japan.
got a week to figure it out.
I want to leave a huge dump in the Kokugi-Con toilet.
I've always wondered, do they have squat toilets in the Kokugi-Con, or do they have like Western style toilets? Because if it's a squat toilet, I'm like, I want to try it. I've been wanting to try those.
Can we get a ding noise on the soundboard every time one of the punks brings up like shitting or farting?
We're at 3 currently. We're also in 1 Hakuho reference, so don't worry about that. I'm keeping track.
Has it been 5 minutes? Okay, let's talk about Dookie.
Yeah, I don't want to get too far away from it, you know.
Oh wait, I sent you the. Okay, I sent it.
I got it. Yeah.
All right.
And up at 15, we've got Ichi Yamamoto and Tsurugisho. Huge drop for Ichi Yamamoto with his 4 and 11.
Yeah, I was a little.
Hurts just a little.
disappointing, and he's another one of the guys where I because he's like Abi light, and so I see Abi doing well, and it's just like, oh well, he kind of does the same thing, but let's see you do it as good as he does. I just want to see him because he's like me. He's got these long ass limbs, and kind of like skinny bones, but kind of a fat middle. And it's like, oh man, I see myself in that guy, so I want him to do good. Damn it. Poor
That's
Ichi Yamamoto.
pretty valid, although I think you're probably like twice his weight.
Yeah.
He always think of him as being like kind of a twig for what he's doing.
He kind of is.
Yeah, the average size man among giants looks small somehow.
And then Tsurugisho is the opposite. He's like the new Ichinojo.
The big house.
Especially now that we got word about Ichinojo submitting his retirement papers.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Just as he was promoted back up from Juryo, he's like, I'm back in top division. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm not risking it again.
Yeah, no,
killer pain.
shocking news around the world as 215 kilos, 6'4", 30-year-old says he's experiencing pain. I'm willing to believe the stories. I'm willing to go with the tabloids on that.
I kind of feel like maybe it's a little more than that though, because he has had some other issues recently.
Yeah.
And I really hope that he gets the opportunity to work on those issues now. He's not going to be like staying in the JSA. He doesn't have any Kabu or anything anyway. So, I mean, I wish him luck in his endeavors.
Yeah, he's got all kinds of like business ventures in Mongolia that are going, so he's not going to be hurting or nothing like that.
I hope he falls down the stairs.
Me and Neil were talking about that yesterday or the day before. I wouldn't be surprised if he went. I know Haruma Fuji has like a secret training camp where he's like teaching little kids sumo from like kindergarten up, so that he can send them from Mongolia to Japan. I wouldn't be surprised to see Ichinojo and guys like him that retire but don't get the elder stock just go train with him and work on the next generation of Mongolian monsters.
Hell yeah.
Wasn't Corey talking about trying to get Ichinojo out here now that he's retired?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, he was talking about yo, man, I was about to say is like for as hard as Gagamaru and Corey and Siggy partied, it would be fucking monstrous if Ichinojo came down and got just schnockered as they all did. That would be scary.
Dude, it would be like a nuke going off in the state of Texas.
It really would.
It would be just complete pandemonium.
But I don't know. It was
12 beers in, he learns just enough English to say I'm unstoppable and starts running through walls. Oh god,
like Kool-Aid Manning through everything.
Like the Juggernaut.
Yeah, like the Juggernaut. Just this like sumo kaiju just rampaging across Texas.
Only Mark Jones
smashing up a Buc-ee's or some shit.
Oh shit! Sorry about that.
I'd love to get some rikishi to go to like a all-you-can-eat place or like a one of those things where it's got like the giant 2-pound hamburger. If you can finish it, it's free. And then just like
Oh hell yeah!
keep ordering them.
Got any more?
Man versus Food Rikishi edition. I would fucking watch that. I would so watch that.
Hell yeah!
Well, let's get it in the works. Tell
All
Corey.
right.
Let's get this going.
Right.
Speaking of telling Corey, ask him to get on the show. He's not messaging me back.
Oh, okay.
He's just been busy.
Yeah, he's still recovering from the tournament. It was a blast.
It was hectic.
It was a blast, but there was just so many moving parts. There was like so much shit going on, like behind the scenes, like not bad shit.
Yeah, I
just,
saw
like,
he missed one of his own matches. Looked like there was a lot going on.
Yeah, he didn't miss it. It's funny because the guy that was the announcer, Jake from Grand Sumo Breakdown, was like,
He says hi, by the way. Jake says hi.
He was like, "Will you grab me a beer?" And then he went and grabbed a beer, and then his match comes up. He's like, "Damn it, I'm not disqualified. I was getting you a beer." He's still a little perturbed about that. I can tell he's just like, "God damn it."
The things we do for love.
I'll make sure to paint him as the villain when I mention it to him.
He's not a villain.
But why not?
Hey, where are we? Megoryu?
We were just talking about how we in Western Sumo just like celebrate and encourage every single wrestler without any kind of negativity because we're so desperate for other like outside people to see what we're doing and enjoy it. Like you take like Murray Johnson and he's always like, well, I don't know about that. He kind of sucks. But we're always, no matter who it is, we're like, he's the man.
Yeah, Dad can be a little bit harsh on him. That's because he's been watching Top Division for so long. It kind of skews your vision.
Yeah, you got to talk to your dad about that. He's grumpy.
Yeah.
Meg 14 is Miyogiryu and Asano Yama. Asa's up from Juryo.
Who cares about Miyogiryu? Asano Yama, baby. Let's happy days are here again. I guess to compete in the top division, he's going to get 10 wins minimum. How do you reckon he's going to go?
Man, okay, he's at 14 East.
So, I mean, look at everyone who he has to fight. He is going to wipe the floor with everybody.
I think he can jump up to at least 7 by the next Basho.
I think the thing that happened with like with Ichinojo and oh god, like with Abi. Remember whenever Abi got suspended and he came back?
Yeah.
And like with Ura, Teruno Fuji, I think it's like whenever they have this time to just kind of like chill, and then they have to work their way back up through the lower ranks and get back. It's just like something ignites in them. They get mean.
That does seem to be a trend. Yeah, when people
They get their
bumped
confidence
down
back.
so low. Yeah, something like that. They get bumped down so low and then have to work their way back up, and then they just fucking blow everybody in Makuuchi out of the water.
It's like Abi, whenever that happened to him, it's like he leveled up. Like he crazy leveled up.
Yeah, you could see his growth after he got that.
Yeah,
But
one
I
of the
think
things
that's-
I was seeing was that like he had enough time to like practice stuff that he wouldn't normally do against the lower people, and he can really expand his arsenal there. So he's not just perfecting his style; he's expanding it, and that's where you can get wins when otherwise you wouldn't have.
And
go ahead.
Asano Yama though, like he just like I mean he's an incredibly skilled wrestler like anyway, and just to see him like just hone his craft through the lower divisions and just come to tear the shit up in Makuuchi, I'm totally stoked about that.
Yeah, I don't really know how to describe his style. He just kind of takes the hit, and then he kind of wins. It's like there's just a lot of
body
like,
thing.
fast moving grappling, and then just someone's on the floor.
He's got that like Voltron body. Just like every part of him is ideal for sumo.
Yeah, he's also got the best tachi in the game right now. Like he's just so strong and so fast.
The last time he was at the top of the Banzuke, it was mired by a bunch of asterisks. What's plural asterisk? Asterisks?
Asterisks?
Okay.
Let's say asterisks. It might
The
be.
council has agreed. It's asterisks. Does saying ass count as? Do we get a bing for that or? Yeah, I mean, like the tournament that he won, it was the one where Tochi was set up to win, and they robbed him.
Yeah.
With the phantom heel touch and all that. So it's like we've never really seen Asano Yama under clean circumstances at the top of the thing. So I'm excited for his comeback, but we'll have to see that. And then before we move out of M14, Busho's on. Dropped back to Juryo. He was M14 last tournament.
Yep.
And Ichinojo retired, so that takes us to the 13s, Chiyoshoma and Kotoeko. Did pretty good last time.
I thought 13s was Chiyoshoma. Oh, yeah. So Kotoeko would be the 13 now, then.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll move him or what, because Ichinojo's not just Kyujo. He's
What's
done.
up with these guys waiting until after the Banzuke to retire? It's getting very annoying.
Because you get the salary for that tournament.
All right, I understand now.
They moved him. Announced he's retired as a M13 and not a Jurio 1 or whatever.
I understand
smart.
now.
Oh yeah, it's all a mind game.
So the Hinka King.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows about Chiyoshoma and his tricks. The freaking Grima worm tongue of sumo.
I don't know. I'm still firmly in the use every tool you've got camp. So
yeah.
I like Sumo Mainichi's fucking stance on this. Dog act.
Dog act. Yeah.
I don't know why I like that expression so much.
Yeah, I know people talk shit about Chiyoshoma all the time, but like, I mean, you gotta give him credit for at least being able to stay in Makuuchi as long as he has.
He's crafty. He definitely is crafty.
Yeah, how old is he? I mean, that guy's got to be like pushing 40. Let's take a quick
It'd be
peek.
funny. Here, let me try to look it up real quick. It'd be funny if he was like 62 or some shit.
He's probably like 33.
He's so
31.
crafty, he can hide his age.
So Kotoeko, though, I mean, he's I was hanging out with a lot of short kings or people that love the short kings, at the Roller Town Showdown, and so there was a whole lot of Kotoeko love there, and like I didn't quite realize how hardcore that fan base is.
Dude's pretty stacked.
I love him.
Oh yeah, absolutely, dude. Have you seen like pictures of his back? Like his back muscles are just fucking. It's like boulders. But I did want to go back to Maegashira 13 because I wanted to talk a little bit more about Ichinojo. I'm very happy for him making it all the way back up to Makuuchi. Let me see here. I had some notes. Okay, never mind. I don't have notes.
Never mind.
All right, good shot.
This is brought to you by Sumo Punx. This sumo fact.
Now, Kotoeko is one of those guys who I love to see when he's winning, but he's been kind of a sadness train recently, so it's a bit upsetting. But like he has that Ishira quality about him, where it's like watching him just completely outmuscle someone is always so satisfying.
Totally. I love that feeling.
Wish the best for him, but not expecting it. Meanwhile,
yeah, he's just a judo guy. I think he's not really a powerhouse.
No.
I've seen him work some those undulations, whenever he just just grabs someone by the belt and just kind of like just do that wave motion until they're just out of the fucking ring. I thought that was pretty cool. It's just like he's just doing that with just his. I want to be. It's like you're doing the worm like but you're just doing it. Yeah, it's like, man, I need to figure out how to do that. Just
Caleb and I actually practiced that when I was training with him. And
is it just the pump?
Yeah, they called it the double leg pump, and then it was just impossible to defend because he had the grip on both sides of my belt, and I wasn't stronger than him, so there was nothing I could do.
And have you seen his leg? Of course, yeah. His legs are the fucking size of like
tree trunks.
They are.
Yeah. No, but I can get around that guy. I can manipulate the space if I have space. But like in that position, you just lose. Just don't get into that position.
Kick him in the knee. Blow out his MCL.
I think the move you're talking about is referred to as laying pipe in some circles. So yeah, just use those same muscles, and you'll be able to impact.
All right.
Wait, let me do some digging actually.
The plumber. Matt, you're dropping 25-cent words like they're nickels on this show tonight. Undulations.
That's what it is. It's undulation. It's a good word.
I like a little bit of undulation myself. That was a vision.
M12 Kochaweko Aoyama and
Okay, so Big
M.
Dan.
Yeah,
Big
Danny's
Dan.
down off
Large
his
Daniel.
6 and 9.
All right.
So
Speaking of Kotoeko, the technique where he grabs the belt and like does the double leg pump is the Gaburi Yori, most notably done by Koto Shogu. Hang on, Koto Shogiku.
yeah, he beat Asashoryu with that. Like that, I saw it on like a compilation video. There's like this YouTube. It's all in Japanese, and all I remember part of the channel name is like BGM2 is like in the name of the channel. But I found a video, and it's just Koto Shogiku just right off the tachiai grabs belt on Asashoryu and just fucking undulates him out like, and his body's moving like so quickly.
No,
It's just like
the-
it's like the worm, it's just a
The hug and chug.
what is
the
it?
hug and chug. Battle hugs.
The
The
jet
technical
engines.
term for that?
Gaburi Yori?
Gabuti Yudi?
Gaburi Yori. I've already lost it.
Yori.
I barely speak English. All right.
God damn it.
Gaburi Yori.
Gaburi Yori.
Gaburi Yori desu.
Gaburi Yori or this.
Now,
Gaburi Yori.
yeah, Aoyama took a big hit.
Yeah.
He should be okay though. I'm 12.
I mean, he kind of fluctuates around that area, kind of lower to mid Maegashira. I noticed when he's feeling on top of his game, he can kind of get up there, but then I don't know. Some people have been learning his tricks, learning how to get around him. I mean, he's a lot of man to move, but that's also a lot of man to move himself.
Maybe he's getting scoliosis from hauling around those huge honkers.
Talk about Big Dan's fun bags.
I love them. I love his dirty pillows, okay? I'm not talking shit.
You just like yourself some Big Dan.
I got it.
Boo.
Minus 50 points to Sumo Punx.
Aoyama,
It's like a buzzword.
the perfect third pick on Fantasy Sumo, guaranteed to get you 7 wins. Not gonna win you the game, but he's definitely gonna pave the road to get there. Don't
Yeah, you
sleep
can
on him.
use him for Moneyball.
Is he winning anything? Nope, but that's not why he's there.
Just our hearts.
The salary man himself.
M11, we've got Daishoho and Hokuseiho, both of whom took pretty nice promotions.
Fuck yes.
The tree. I don't know why I
Dude.
love the tree so much, but I do.
Hokuseiho is like one of my new favorites. I have become a huge Hokuseiho.
Ichi Nujo.
I gotta say.
Ooh.
I really like watching like Hokuseiho and like Ochiai just like kind of pal around and like act like jackasses. Like some of those Miyagano like videos that they put out, it's just funny. It's just them all just just being jackasses pretty much. Whatever it showed Ochiai doing an impersonation of Hakuho, and like Hakuho's right there too, but it's just Ochiai's like, I'm talking like Hakuho now. And just...
Ochiai's doing really good too. He's up to Jurio 8 after only his third Basho.
He's another one of my sons.
Yeah.
No, this will be his third Basho.
No, I'm glad you mentioned him because OGI absolutely ripped it up on the college scene and then got put into a third division. What is it? Makashita 30.
Yeah. Yeah, he got the Tsukadashi. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, and
he was
Nakamura,
in
whatever
the-
his name is now, got put into Makashita 20.
Yeah.
That's going to be a rivalry.
I saw that, yeah.
That's going to be
Was it-
very
was it,
exciting to watch.
I feel like those guys just
Odo
know that
Sato
they're
was
hot
in-
shit.
Oh yeah. Daiki Nakamura does know he's hot shit.
Yeah,
and then the name that he has now was Ono Sato. That's like, I don't know. That's like a pretty grand ass name, But
I'm seeing the new blood coming in though because they do seem pretty talented. It's pretty exciting.
and what's cool to me is like there's almost like this indirect connection because I know people like that I've fought in real life that have actually fought Daiki Nakamura, like at the World Games. So it's like,
The World Games.
yeah, so it's almost like 4 or 5 degrees of separation. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just nerding out on it, but
I don't know. I'm just a fan.
yeah.
Just reach out and touch them because they touched that guy. I don't know.
I know.
Maybe kind of creepy.
Yeah, parasocial relationship with Hokuseiho and Ochiai.
I mean, what do you think this is? We all gotta indulge every once in a while.
Yeah.
What's
And once
the
Terran
Gen
Fuji-
Z thing where you like they call it like plane shifting or something like that, where you like control your dreams so that you can go be with them.
The new astral projection?
No, it's lucid dreaming. Lucid dreaming.
Yeah, but they have a word for it. It's like shifting or something
So
like
you
that.
can go hang out with celebrities or something?
Yeah, they believe that they're truly hanging out with them, and it's not just a hallucination.
Is this the new otherkin? Because for us millennials, it was the otherkin that was the weird kids who thought that they were like reincarnations of dragons or vampires or some shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's one step
I'm so
further.
glad Gen Z is still carrying that torch of
I'm just being completely out there.
Yeah, the kids are all right.
See, I am like the oldest generation of millennial. I'm 41.
I think you were born right on the year it started, right?
Yeah. I was born the first year of millennial.
Look like you're in your 20s.
Congratulations.
Huh? Oh, you thought I was in my 20s? Oh,
You
dude,
look it, yeah.
Oh, well, thank
You take great care of your skin.
I'm just greasy.
Yeah, you look really good in this tiny window well far away, I got to admit.
Well, thank you. But, man, Hokuseiho has the same problem I do. He just doesn't stay low enough. And it's like, I mean, he doesn't suck by any means, but it's just like, I think he may do a little bit better if he were to just get lower and then just like really, you know.
I feel like if you're that tall, though, it's kind of hard to get really low.
It is.
Or it may be harder to, really harder on your knees. Like it's harder to like use your knees when you have legs that are that long.
Further to go, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Hokuseiho's legs are like freaking like Flintstones drumsticks or something, you know, just like huge, giant.
Bang bang. Or
Yeah,
Bam
you know,
Bam.
just, it's pretty much. Oh my God, Hokuseiho is Bam Bam.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seals it.
We're coining a lot of new stuff tonight.
It could just be his coaching as well as like you're enormous. Have them be completely upright and just be comfortable there.
Yeah, Teruno Fuji does it.
Yeah.
That is true. He does do that. But I thought he was doing it just because his knees were like, you know, like non-existent.
He's probably too
Shodai
young
does
for
it
that to be a
too.
problem.
He does. I do notice that Shodai does it. I'm like, why isn't he lower? Why is he lower? But then he just kind of like he does a lot of level changes. I notice. So like, it's not that he's just stuck upright, but he's kind of moving around, and it's like, I gotta do that too.
I liked your guys' takeover threat to the JSA. Make Shodai Yokozuna immediately.
Are you talking about the commercial that we did for Roller Town?
No.
Oh, whatever. Oh no, whenever we said that they had to reinstate the Twitter accounts and fucking.
The commercial we did for Roller Town.
And make Shodai Yokozuna.
Yeah, that's what I'm referring to.
No, I don't even know if that ended up airing during the live stream. Did it?
I haven't gone and watched the whole live stream. I just.
It didn't.
There were some technical difficulties.
No.
Yeah, there were some technical difficulties, but we did release it on our. I think we put it on our Twitter. I haven't put it on the.
I put it on every. I put it on everything.
I put it on my Twitter.
You put it on your Twitter.
Our Twitter, yeah. I was like, yeah, tell them.
Fun to make. Oh my
I
God.
don't have a Twitter, but if I did, I'd probably think about it.
When I was writing the script for that, though, like, I had come up with all kinds of crazy shit for it. Like, originally, I had thought that it was going to be Bruce from Tachi Blog and Lori from Sumo Kaboom that were going to be doing the commentary on the live stream. So one of our demands was going to be, well, Bruce has to sit there and listen to Lori talk about butts for as long as she wants. Because that was a thing at the Cowboy Cup last year. She was like, you know, let's talk about men's butts.
And Bruce is like, I'm not a subject matter expert.
That's always been an endearing moment for me as far as
like Bruce and Lori go. Lori's great. I haven't met Leslie. Like I've met her, but I haven't really hung out with her. But Lori is just fantastic. I love Lori.
Oh yeah.
And then Bruce is always just amazing. He's just got sharp wit. He knows sumo like in and out. Bruce is great. I love that guy.
What were some of the other like test demands that we had?
Oh, the test.
There were definitely more things involving butts. I know that for
sure. We had to cut down the butts to about 50%.
I look forward to meeting Lori.
We would have been there all day.
We're serious about that 2024 Texas Ichimon wall calendar, though. We are serious about that. And Justin Kizzard from Dark Circle has to be on May and October.
Because she thinks that Justin Kizzard has the best butt in American sumo.
At least in Texas sumo.
All right, what about Cornelius's butt?
Cornelius does have
an excellent butt.
Listen, I try not to objectify people.
When?
Still, sometimes you see these butts, you're like, God damn. All right, so like, okay.
Hold on, M10. Speaking of butts,
just wait till
Takara
I get to
Fuji
Texas.
and Ryuden.
You'll understand.
That's exactly what I was about to say. Takara Fuji's butt. Now that is a man with legs and ass.
Oh, the Ham Planet, love it.
Yeah.
Just call him Ham Planet.
Yeah. You've seen those things?
Amazing. Ryuden took a huge dive from M2 all the way down to M10 for his 2-13 showing.
What was his deal? I mean, that was another one that got suspended and wasn't doing too bad there for a second.
Yeah, he made a good comeback.
Yeah, then he climbed too high.
Flew too close to the sun.
Yeah, he just.
Yes, me. He's about exactly where his skill level needs to put him.
Maybe he was just riding a wave. He was just like riding a high, and then just kind of the wave broke, and now he's just kind of back to where he's at.
End of the day, he's not like Komusubi and higher material. I don't feel so. M2 is a good peak for him.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, maybe in the joy, but.
But is it just me, or does it seem like now that they have the new Banzuke, what's the correct term? Banzuke Council or whatever?
Oh, like it used to be Issei Gahama, and now it's like Kotonowaka's dad that does it.
They got new people doing the Banzuke. It seems like the rises and falls, some of them, like there's more extreme ones, is what I'm trying to say. Than there were before. There were a couple of instances where we did see some extreme falls and extreme rises before the change, but this last few tournaments since that change happened, I don't know, just maybe it's a confirmation bias thing. I just feel like I'm seeing more.
Yeah, it does.
No, I buy that.
I think it might be because because there's different factions in the JSA, so like maybe Issei Gahama's faction, was they had
different styles of doing things.
Yeah, they had their own system of checks and balances, and now Kotonowaka's dad, and I keep calling him that, Kotonowaka's dad, because I keep mistaking his name for the name of like the inner thigh trip, like the Sotogatake or Sotogate. You know what I mean?
Saragatake.
Yeah.
Or whatever Freddie Mercury said.
My Japanese is terrible. I need to work on it, and I'm in sumo too. Fuck. But anyway, Kotonowaka's dad, I think, is like, I think he's swinging his sack around a bit, like with how he wants to kind of do things. He's showing people this is how I do it now.
Yeah, he's doing his brand of
sack
Banzuke building.
Yeah, Banzuke sack swinging.
Sure.
M9 is Onosho and Takanosho.
Oh,
I mean, sorry, no, it's Onosho and Hiradumi. You're right. I skipped one. Hiradumi and Onosho.
Man, poor Hiradumi. Man, was it last boss show he didn't do so hot?
Well, he went 7 and 8, but he stayed the same rank.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, it's like, because he didn't seem like he did as well as he had been doing, and ever since he came up from Juryo, I've been all about that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he was in Juryo, I was like, who's this dude? Who's this nerd that looks like he could possibly be related to me?
This dork.
I know, it's like, whatever, Hirada Umi. And whatever Tokoyama was doing his hair when he first got Sekitori status, gave him like some helmet hair. Like it just looked like a G.I. Joe.
Darth Vader-ass
shit. It did. It was like a fucking Darth Vader kind of helmet Oicho thing.
Well, what you gotta remember too is not everybody gets up to Makuuchi and just like completely slays it. It's a different game almost up there.
It is.
So sometimes, I mean, actually a lot of the time, most of the time, it takes them a while to kind of find their groove,
and to know who does what. You know, you spend a lot of time in Juryo, you get used to those guys, and then you get up to Makuuchi, it's like everybody, they got to watch out for Chiyashoma. You got to watch out for Big Dan just pushing you over, or
it's a different
everybody
circle.
kind of has it. Yeah.
I'd say by next year, we're probably going to see Hirada Umi getting into his groove. Or who knows, he could end up being one of these middling people like
Teretsuyoshi
Chiyashoma or Sadanumi or those kind of people.
I want good stuff for Hiroda Umi. I just want him to, sometimes when you see him lose, he has this like, oh god damn it, why did I do that kind of look on his face. I don't know why it bothers me to see him like that. I just want him to do good.
You get sad when he gets sad.
Yeah.
Aww. That bastard.
Oh no, shows someone I'm paying attention to now. After I had a good talk with Caleb about him, is borderline cheating Tachiai, something I find very entertaining.
Yeah.
So
he's just a bull.
Yeah. Oh, no show last bar show, bit sour, but good to see him actually showing up this time. Hope he's fully recovered.
I heard what you did there, and I appreciate that.
Hopefully he'll be an OES show. Meg 8, we see Takanosho and Sadanumi.
Takanosho, the best smile in the game. Happy to see him anywhere he is.
Oh,
yeah, he's a happy man.
It's just those eyebrows too, the smile, the brows, just the whole thing. And I don't know what the whole business with the knob dog and the Shiba Inu thing is, but I'm here for it. I love it.
Sure.
Yeah, the Shiba Inu that kind of looks like Takanosho in the face.
He gets his obscure references from. He's got like a little obscure reference for each Rikishi, and I'm just like,
I spend too much time on the internet.
Is he the front cape of the Shiba Inu dog? Whatever the thing's called, Mawashi Gadashi or something. Help me out here.
Oh, Kesha Mawashi.
There we go. Yeah.
Said what's his Sarana Umi's?
Someone's got a pink one with a big dog smiling at the front of it. Kesha Mawashi.
Oh,
is that him?
Yeah. And it usually I don't know what it is. I don't know what this whole knob dog thing is, but like you could see that like written in English when you see that Shiba Inu thing. Yeah, it's just knob dog.
Yeah, Terunofuji has one with his names written in English. It's confusing.
I'd like to see a El Guso pronunciation guide to sumo.
I was like, we got Kageaki up against Takafuji here. Numi coming up next, talking the show. Tamawashi.
That's a lovely wash of Hashimamashi.
Takaumi? Mitake-yumi? Who knows? Karanasha Nishikigi. It's all looking good. Ridgy dish and keep it going.
All right.
I understood about a third of what you just said.
No, it's for me. It's phonetic honey. It's like agave syrup. Just hearing that accent pronounced, I'm just like, yes. It's like ASMR for me almost.
All right, welcome out of Harvest. Welcome to Kagage. Welcome to Wake. Hang on.
Water karate.
Some guy.
Fighting up against.
Mr. W.
Goose and Scott Finley in the same room, and
oh my god!
Hey, have I got news for you?
Get on the.
Oh.
We've done two shows together at this point.
I try to like a council of like just angry sumo people with like crazy accents.
But I was just musing on that tonight. How we've got people from Texas and upstate New York and Queensland, all talking about a Japanese religion sport. Like, I know, right? What a beautiful world we're in.
I love it.
Yeah, you're all American to me.
It's all Greek to me. M7 features Tamawashi and Hokuto Fuji.
Looking forward to both of these guys. Big fans of both of them, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
The immortal one, Tamawashi, at 38, looks uninjured, seems to be happy. Just still picking up wins. Not recently, but usually.
Well, M7's a great spot for him. He might be getting geared up for that third U show, perhaps.
Doubt it.
I hope he picks up some steam.
Terunofuji's back. Takakeisho had some time off. Asanayama's back. That's a lot of climbing.
Takakeisho's busted.
I'm biased.
I doubt he'll even hold on to his Ozeki rank, but we'll get there.
Any points you do make about Takakeisho, I'm just going to ignore them anyway. So,
someone's gotta.
Hokuto Fuji, I'm also looking forward to. It's, they have to pluck one of his hairs every time he loses, but he's still on a pretty good streak. I just like seeing him. He's going to be a staple until he retires.
Which could well be soon. He went 7-8.
That's not bad. That's 7 wins.
Yeah, I mean, he maintained his exact rank. Another one, just a lateral move.
Yeah, it seems like the Banzuke is a little softer now under new management. Seeing people stay in place when they normally wouldn't.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that. It's like whenever people move, they move. But if they just kind of chill if they're,
Yeah, instead of moving people like like one rank or half a rank, they'll be like, okay, you just stay where you are. But if they're gonna move them, it's gonna be like, okay, you're jumping 7 fucking ranks now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably just
Or
makes life
Tamawashi
easier for him. 7-8.
plummeting.
Forget about it. Next.
Oh, and we missed it, but Azumaru also returned to Juryo.
Poor guy.
Ooh.
Not that anyone's
Yeah, he did bad.
Yeah, he did not.
4-11.
Poor.
Hey, that's 4 wins. I don't know.
I
Using
couldn't
Goose logic.
eke out 4 wins against those guys.
Yeah, right. I think I'd probably be in the hospital day 1.
Did
Oh,
make
you
me
don't stand
cry.
a chance against anyone in 3rd division. Don't even worry about it.
And M6, a strange position for Mitake Yumi,
Very weird to see.
Weird seeing him down this low.
the career Sekiwake, just languishing down at M6 with Meisei.
Yeah, my perception of Mitake Yumi is forever going to be skewed because the first tournament I ever really sat down and watched was the Fairy Tale tournament, where he's like, okay, the only chance you have left to make an Ozeki is by beating Terano Fuji, and he does it and wins the tournament, and I'm just doing laps around the combs and like, this is the guy at M6.
Yeah.
I guess he's not.
I think it's just that shoulder thing, that whatever shoulder injury he had going on.
I think he
everybody
just sucks, personally. That could be it.
You're thinking of Takesho.
Yeah, maybe
like,
he's just bad at sumo. Could be an answer.
Everybody was so up his ass when he got to Ozeki, and then I was the one that was like, guys, I don't see it. I just don't see it.
did.
And
It's-
now look
it's
at
true.
him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I understand that now, but unfortunately, that's all I saw. Or it's like he's the person that could do it when no one else could.
He was the only real rival to Takakeisho during, 5 years ago or so when they were both rising up through the ranks and trying to make a name for themselves.
Well, he's a big
And,
boy, hard to
always.
move.
I mean, he's won 3 tournaments. It's not like he's, a slouch.
Oh yeah, no, he's still in top division, but it's just
Oh,
like
see? He said no slouch, just like I did.
Okay, I don't know why I've never heard that expression until literally just this past year.
Because I use
I
that expression
guess-
too. It's like, he's no slouch. She goes, where did you hear that? Was that from Sumo Mainichi? You've been listening to those
no,
Australians?
you guys are
I'm like,
weird. I've never heard this before.
Never heard anybody use it
see,
before.
Goose hasn't heard it.
I don't believe you. But
Yeah,
I
look,
Goose
true, but
barely knows any English.
before then.
Sabrina, true, but I'm just trying to start a fight right now, so work with me here.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're violent, Goose.
If you haven't figured out that he's a troll by now,
I have. Look at him.
Let's
He
say-
looks like Danzo from Naruto with his raps. He's gonna be busting out his Sharingan on my ass and fucking Watanage and
He's like-
like,
At what
Crime
point, if you looked at
scene.
me, I thought this is a guy I should take seriously, currently coated in a karate belt to hide his face, despite going to a tournament where everyone's going to see him anyway.
I think if it
Put
comes
this grow
down
out your
to
beard. Grow out your beard and put on eyeliner.
Yeah, oh my god, get the beard and then like make a cage around your face with it.
I can
not
sort of
just
do that.
eyeliner,
Goes up my
not
nose
just
at this
eyeliner.
point.
Do the whole like,
Corpse paint.
yeah, or like you know how they do some of the wrestlers in the WWE, they'll put on like a full face of.
Oh, like the Ultimate Warrior or like freaking Sting or like.
Do like zombie prosthetic makeup.
Yeah.
Sure, put on a witch nose and some fucking big ass Ferengi ears or some shit.
I'm all about it.
Nobody will recognize.
Ferengi?
You'll be the only one with an Australian accent there, and nobody will know who you are.
I'll be the only one called Goose. No one will know it's me.
You're gonna have to come up with like a different like code name or something like
Swan.
yeah, or
He'll be
Mallard.
fighting under the name Contender. Oh, what is it? Opponent.
It's one of my
Wrestler number 8.
it's one of my favorite jokes of all time. That just so little faith in himself. Anyway,
Homer Simpson.
yeah.
Now,
Meisei.
moving on. Fuck Meisei.
What?
I like Macy.
I was just gonna skip over him.
All right.
Yeah, he's doing what he does. So yeah, we can skip over Macy.
He's
Oh,
just
he went
Macying around
5
there.
and 10. Oh, that was like a soft. I got it. I'm picking it up. I'm stepping in what you're shitting. I don't know.
You could have been doing that the whole time.
No, but may say he's good. He's a powerhouse. I love him. He's got a really strong Tachi, but like what is there to say? He went 5-10. The dude's got to scrape together some kind of something.
He also got a full ring around the rosy bum rush by Hoshoryu last time. That was very funny to watch. It was a full 360 off the Henka. I love seeing that.
Yeah.
He's good for entertainment value.
Yes.
But I'm really excited.
He's one of those guys that, like, I don't know, it looks like he's gonna pull out some amazing shit and then just doesn't, you know?
No, he's got one move.
Yeah.
The next rank is I have a dream about. Meg 5, we've got Koto Shoho and Keen Bozan.
Keen Bozan. How the fuck did he get that skyrocket? See, that's one of those extremes.
Let's take a look. Okay.
So how far was that promotion?
I'm taking a look right now. So he was Maegashira East 14.
That's like what,
he's
9?
all the way up to 5 East now. Jeez. Yeah, that is a 9-spot promotion. That is absolutely insane. He did have 11 wins and 4 losses in last spot show though, but still 9 ranks.
Yeah. Well, and also in his Jurio tournament, the previous one in January, I think he got 10 or 11 wins. 11, yeah. Right? So here's my dream. If he goes 11-4 again this tournament, instant Ozeki.
Really?
No. I mean, I think you have to get them in Makuchi, but
I thought you had to have that like as a Sekiwaki though or something.
I heard something. Yeah, I was going to bring that up. I thought you had to be... Well, I used to think it was just anyone in Sanyaku, but I heard from a very credible source that I don't trust that only Sekiwakis can make Ozeki.
Oh.
We'll have to look at that. You know who I know would know that? Probably Grand Sumo Breakdown.
Okay, so they would have to be Sekiwake and have... What is it?
More
32,
like
30?
Sakiwake.
Whoa.
Whoa, that was cool. What was it?
Dude, do you live in a cave?
Yeah.
That was gnar.
Yes, we're hiding.
Yeah, this wooden door is a staple of any cave.
Pirate radio.
Give me your best Batman voice and just say, "I'm Batman." No.
I'm Batman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
You know, like squeeze the face together. It's like, I'm Batman. I'm Batman.
You had to kind of slur it, so you had to be so mad that you slur and use that ass voice.
Look, I thought it was pretty good.
Where was the other ducks guy? Worship.
Have I started?
I had the night.
I can switch up the audio too, do some more interesting stuff.
Get some wacky noises in here.
Okay, so this thing says that a general rule in
How about that? Is that better?
is winning 33 bouts over 3 consecutive tournaments while ranked in Sanyaku.
In Sanyaku. So it doesn't necessarily have to be Sekiwake. You could be Komusubi or combination of Komusubi and
Well, this thing
Sekiwake.
says the promotion of a wrestler to Ozeki is a
How about that, Ike?
process.
Is that coming through clear?
Okay, this one specifies Sekiwake.
Okay.
I tried to fix my
you've
microphone.
gotta, I mean,
does that sound better?
You've got to go through Komusubi to
Yeah,
get to
you sound like
Sekiwake.
underwater.
You sure about that? I thought this was the best. Hang on, I can fix
Oh,
it.
no, that sounds like...
You sound like Radio Disney.
Yeah.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
Terrible.
The young boys, they're coming.
All right, how about that?
That sounds... Yeah, you sound great, man.
I have to completely remove the Discord cameras, otherwise you'll just see the settings because I'm running that ghetto setup right now.
Hey, it happens.
It'd be like that.
Pirate radio. What are you gonna do?
Hey, free show, no bitching.
Okay, Tachi blog does specify that it is Sekiwake, so...
Right.
I trust Tachi.
I don't. I've decided I'm correct.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna.
No, we're putting Goose in charge of the Banzuke now.
Yeah.
We're doing a full takeover of the JSA.
All right, he
goes
goes
on for your
immediately
Oseki.
put Komusubi. Wakataka Kage gets his rank reserved for a year. What else we doing? Ryuden, M1.
I'm
I don't know about
bringing.
that. I don't know. I don't think he deserves even that much.
Tetsuyoshi,
Yeah.
straight to 5th Division. Work your way back, kid.
I'm bringing Toya Noshima back if I get a pull.
There's one dude in 5th Division called Shogun. I like him. Get rid of him. Not in sumo anymore.
I love it. Kill him.
Hokuto Fuji and Takara Fuji, they got to stay at M3 for the rest of their life.
That seems fair, yeah. We got what shocking. Nishikigi is holding on to a pretty high rank.
We're
after
bringing
having
Buster
dropped
Douglas
Nigeria
back. He
for
gets
so
to be an
long.
Ozeki.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson. I want to see the Big Show sumo wrestle. Like, when are we gonna get like the Great Khali?
Hey, I got news for you. He put on one of the worst displays you'll ever see.
Yeah, Akebono kicked his ass.
As one might expect.
Yeah, I mean, it was scripted. You know, it was WWE.
It's kayfabe.
Yeah, but seeing him in a Mawashi was pretty entertaining, though.
Yeah.
I'll have to watch that.
No, sumo and WWE are both very similar in the fact that they're scripted and run by the Yakuza.
Yeah. Sumo's
Fair
fake.
point.
Confirmed.
Hey, it's not fake. It's scripted.
Right, yeah, it's really scripted.
It's creatively directed.
Oh man, I can't help myself though. I'm a huge fan of pro wrestling. It's still real to me. And like in the Japanese, you know, realm of consciousness, I love that it never lost its luster or its magic. Like pro wrestling is fucking serious business in Japan.
Yeah.
Well, it's very acrobatic. It's like
Yeah.
lucha.
Oh yeah.
But also, I don't care how hard you hit or like how softly you hit someone with a steel chair.
Oh shit!
It
I'll
hurts.
get rid of that.
Steel chair.
It's still a steel chair.
They started doing that shit like Pancrase too, where they're actually like kicking each other and like using like actual, you know, martial arts moves. And what was it, Pancrase and Pride and all that? I thought that stuff was kind of cool. It could be kind of, you know, at the time I thought it was kind of boring to watch people really fight. I just wanted to see, you know, people hit each other with chairs and ladders and land in broken glass, you know.
Totally.
Yeah.
You're a freak like that. Anyway, Nishiki.
Yeah.
No, violence is
Nishikigi
cool.
and Ora.
Don't make fun of him. Violence is cool.
Or it's like a little
I like
emotion.
Nishiki.
I love
You know,
Nishikigi.
It does look like he has been doing better lately. Let me actually look at his record for these last few ball shows. I might just be imagining things.
It just seems like I don't know, he just kind of the last few Bashu just kind of seems like he's just there, you know.
Yeah, show he only had 6 wins. The one before that, he was at 9-6 though. So he flipped his score between January and March. We'll see if he can get it back up for this one.
I think he'd be a lot better if he just got LASIK. He's got like those Coke bottle glasses, and he can't see the opponent in front of him. He just runs forward till he hits something.
That's how I do it.
That's Matt.
Because I can't see either.
Oh, is that true?
Dude, just get contact lenses. You only have to wear them when you're having bouts. You don't have to wear them all the time.
Yeah, but Bubba Garza, like on Dallas Sumo Club, like he sometimes his contacts get wonky when he fights.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's all fun and games till you get a contact lens jammed behind your eyeball.
How about you just take your glasses off and let your ancestors guide you through the match?
It happened to you. You got like the contact stuck in your eyes.
It got folded over and stuck under my eyelid, and I was eventually able to get it out. It's not a big deal. You can't actually get anything stuck behind your eyeball.
I know. Well, that's not without tearing the muscle. You're right, but
you want to find out?
Let's not count that out.
See, but Nishiki is like my doppelganger too. So like, hold on, let me see if I can make a face like Nishiki. Like, hold on.
No, you gotta kind of scrunch up your lips a little bit more, like.
I made that joke about you to Corey when I was watching some of the training footage, and so
how it looks like Nishiki.
Yeah, Kanishki over here.
Kanishki?
I don't know. I look more like Nishiki in the face. It looks more like when I was heavier.
I see it. He keeps saying this. He's been saying this for the past like
Who do I
couple
look
of
like?
years.
Let the man dream.
See?
Let him have this. Why do you hate him? It makes him happy, Sabrina.
Yeah. At least he looks like he's related to me.
Goose, did you ask who you looked like?
Yeah.
I think right now you look a little bit like Mankind, I would
thank
say.
you.
Yeah.
See, that's
My
nice.
favorite from back in the day.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like Hero
And
Killer
then,
Stain.
I just looks like a Nosferatu. I don't know. No, you know what?
Hey.
You look like the Dracula that had like Winona Ryder in it. You look like Gary Oldman, is what you look
Hey,
like.
okay, I'll take Gary Oldman.
Dude, I think you're channeling Spider Jerusalem.
Okay, we did talk about that last time.
Mhm.
Yeah, you
Gotta
did.
I was gonna go with Meth Hogan.
Meth.
Terry Bolleo.
All right, so now we land on Uda. Uda, who was like a sweetheart to so many, but
Actually, what Ura does, honestly, I just love watching the man do his thing. No matter what it is, he could be doing sumo, he could be eating a cheeseburger, he could be taking a shit. I really do not care.
Yeah, that one photo of him just walking that I saw that just got shared around for everyone for some reason. People love him.
I love that picture.
Everybody loves Ura.
Yeah, no, Ura's the wind. You can't tame him. You can't predict him. You can watch him legitimately outmuscle Terunofuji in one match and then just like beat himself for some reason and just who knows what's happening with him. I don't even think he does. Very excited to watch him do sumo.
I kind of feel like he goes into every bout as sort of an experiment. Like,
Oh, yeah.
every time he's just thinking to himself, like, okay, what kind of wacky shit can I do this time? You know? And then he tries it out, and either it works or it doesn't work. Either way, it's probably going to look pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, here I go. I'm gonna feint high and then go low, and then just panic sets in, and he's like, "Oh, I'm too low. What do I do?" That's why the hands are flailing like that, and just
Yeah.
scared of his own voice.
And no matter what, at the end of it all, he always just smiles all big, win or lose. Every now and again, he'll have the distressed Uda face like that. Was like, I know what you do.
Yeah, he's got the worst salt throw in the game too. He gets about 5 grains at most, and just kind of gently lobs them in. The only man who wants the demons in the ring with him. It adds to the luck.
He gets like 2 grains of salt and just like rubs them together. And just
Tiny violin.
sniffs them a little bit.
It's just for flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah, he never climbs the same ladder twice. It's always some kind of new thing, and I admire that.
Yeah, he takes chances. That's what I like about him too. He's like I said, he's just always entertaining to watch.
M3, Nishiki Fuji, and Tobizaru.
Man,
Tobizaru falling
go
out
ahead.
of Komosubi.
Yeah. How bad did he do last tournament?
Definitely
6 and 9.
good.
That's not exactly like horrendous, but I mean, lose just some Komosubi action.
Yeah, no, he almost did that bad back in November when he was at 7 and 8, but he hasn't really done that bad in a while for sure. I was a little disappointed to see his performance in this last fall show, but who knows? Maybe he'll be able to climb back up.
He's my favorite dolphin.
Do we know if he has any injuries or anything?
Probably. He's in top division.
Injury reports are the best kept secrets in sumo.
Yeah.
I mean, in Makuuchi, I can't imagine any of them don't have any injuries.
Yeah, the question was asked, does this high-level competitive athlete in the top of his sport have any injuries? And the answer to that is yes. But is there going to be a significant one that we have to worry about? The information is just not out there.
Yeah, how bad is the injury?
Yeah.
I don't know, though. He doesn't... I mean, he's known for flying out of the ring, but he never really is too taped up or anything.
He does just kind of like fly off everything and just kind of roll around in the audience or.
He's kind of... I compare him and Ura a lot because they do kind of have the same sort of tactics. They're very squirrely and they like to try things, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't.
But I think Tobizaru has more of a tendency to go airborne.
Oh no, man! Both are
Yeah,
equally,
Uda does.
Aerobatic.
I think Uda like rolls around more like Winnie the Pooh, just kind of like,
No.
and then like fucking
You
I
need
don't.
a Zoidberg noise
Oh, the...
for Winnie the Pooh.
You know, now that the names are side by side, I can actually pronounce them properly. Nishikigi and Nishiki Fuji. Two separate
Hey,
wrestlers.
Got it. Good
they're
job.
different guys.
Yeah.
Nishikis.
You know, I knew
Who's the
that the whole
best?
time. That's the worst part.
And I have a hard time, especially like try to pronounce like as close to the Japanese pronunciation as I can. And when I was younger, I had like such a gift for language. And now that I'm all old, like I'm just like, yeah, man, it's Nishiki Fuji. It's just terrible.
You've been in Texas too long.
Yeah, I'll just put them
Nishiki
together, and
Fuji.
Nishigi Fuji was what I keep coming up with.
As far as Nishiki Fuji making it to Maegashira 3, though, like, I'm looking at his record for the last few Bashos. January, he was at 4-11. Like, he was at Maegashira 4. He only had 4 wins in January. March comes back, 10 fucking wins. And he was at Maegashira 10 in March.
Hey, buddy.
So, I mean, that's a big leap.
That's a barnstormer.
January to March. Well, not just in the ranking, but also in like how many wins he was getting. That's the difference of like 6 friggin' bouts. And then he goes all the way from Maegashira 10 to Maegashira 3 for the May tournament.
Yeah, see, that's another one of those like leaps, that like Koto no Waka's dad's just kind of, like just random leaps like that.
And really, he was doing very well before the January tournament where he only got the 4 wins. Maybe, that one he was just off his game, but he's consistently been 9, 10, 11 wins for the last several Basho.
I like seeing that guy do good, though.
I like him.
I like it.
I like that fella.
Too much positivity. I've decided I hate him.
All right, good. I was just thinking that we fell into the trap of we like everyone.
You gotta keep the Siskel and
we're
Ebert.
getting up close to the people that I don't like. You already heard me talk about Chiyashoma.
Is Ryuden not in Makuuchi anymore?
No, he was way down there. You talk shit about him.
We passed him.
I will always take a chance to talk shit about Ryuden.
Thank you. You know what? That's the thing. It's like we hate Ryuden. We love Shodai. Bam, boom. That's all I need to hear. Me and the punks are ride or die.
Yes.
I will join this on one condition.
What's that?
Matt, 10 push-ups
Even
now.
invited.
God damn it!
Don't listen to him, Matt.
They gotta be cock push-ups, though.
Does that count?
No, it's gotta be like you have to lay on the floor. Okay, clearly you're not familiar with.
Pick up Destiny.
Right.
But I'm not.
You lay on the floor, okay, and you do the push-up with
my boner.
With your fella instead of with your.
I could do that.
I don't think it even warranted a description. Was there some confusion?
I wasn't quite sure how it works.
The dick does the sit-ups, instead of like him doing it with
like the dick pushes up my whole body weight and not just moving my dick around. I could move it around like prehensile almost. Like
dick can do that.
Yeah, it's cool though.
You could have done 20 push-ups by now.
Yeah, damn it. All right.
Brought to you by Salt City Sumo.
Get healthy, no matter what.
Dick sit up tutorial.
All right, who we got at M1?
Well, first we got Takayasu
Abi and
Endo
Midori
at
Fuji
M2.
sitting in M1. Just gonna move past.
Don't you dare skip Takayasu. I'll come over
keep
there.
this train rolling,
Endo and
to Maegashira too, because he's been pretty lackluster lately too, honestly.
Yeah. Too many butt pillows. Not enough.
Okay. But yeah, Takayasu. I don't even know what to think of Takayasu anymore. Like, I don't know what to expect with this guy,
Well, he's reaching the twilight of his career. That's, I think, self-evident.
Yeah, I think last Basho was his last chance, and he didn't get it. And now he's just injuries piling on, too many young killers climbing the ranks. He's gonna slowly fade away from here.
Yeah.
Now he's just chilling, maybe trying to collect a little more cash before Retiring.
I just wanted to get at least one goddamn U show. Damn it.
Yeah, so did he.
I know. Yeah, no one wanted it more than Papa. But, you know, whatever. He's at M2. It'll be a tough one, but if he can hang on, we'll see him still, I think, for a while.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a Tucker Fuji type character where he's just kind of sitting around the middle until he decides enough's enough.
Hokuto Fuji, etc. Yeah, for sure.
We wish him well.
All right, now Abi and Midori Fuji at M1.
Yeah.
All right, so these are my babes. I love these two dudes. So
Abi can snort dirt.
Abi, I don't know. I just like him. He's a jackass, and just that smirk he has in like his little pictures. That's the first thing that kind of drew me to Abi, was like his little smirk.
I like him because he's into bondage and he likes to choke people.
So what?
Huh?
Oh.
Like, choke me, Abi.
It was
No
like
to want me, Abi.
him and Chiyomaru that would like duct tape dudes to the wall and stuff.
I love that shit. It's so fucking hilarious.
Wakamoto Haru, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, they
Yeah.
Abi tied up Wakamoto Haru, but like Chiyomaru, like actually, I can't remember who he duct taped to the wall, but he just duct taped the fucking wall.
And then that's how all the Rikishi lost their Twitter privileges.
I was gonna say they probably still do stuff like that. We just don't get to see it anymore.
Yeah,
Well.
exactly. Apparently, you can still see stuff like that if you directly message them, though.
Oh yeah, right. Just ask them
Can't
for the
post
content; they'll
anything.
give it to you.
Yeah, you just can't. They just can't post anything like,
Publicly, yeah.
But then we post it for them.
So
we betray their
put it on
trust.
Twitter, we message Abi
The
and
Sumo
we
Twitter
just have to
black
ask,
market.
like, what are your latest bondage pictures? You got to send those to us, especially if it's Wakamoto Haru again.
Especially now that he's doing so well. This is the first time since 2018 that he's outranked his brother.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Wakamoto
yeah,
Haru,
I
someone's
noticed
got
that
And
too.
he earned it through skill and dedication.
I can't tell if that's sarcasm.
The man broke his leg and went home.
Oh yeah, all right.
I mean, that
fair.
definitely helped a little bit, maybe.
More than a little.
But we'll get to Wakamoto Haru in a moment.
True. Komusubi time.
Uh-oh.
Well, we didn't really say anything about Midori Fuji, but what is there
You
to
want
say?
to talk
He's
about
on
the
a
new
war
conductor
path.
of the Sadness Train? You want to talk about a man who's gotten here before and fell low? A man who we all love and will not see succeed today? The pressure is on. You saw it last time when he got 10 wins and they just couldn't fucking do anything else once the world was watching. Everyone's like, oh, Midori's the guy. He's going to win. Nah, eat shit. My dad was crying in the DMs about that. All right? Midori Fuji is going to go 4-11.
You heard it here first.
Takayasu Jr., is that what it is?
Don't put that evil on him, Ricky Bobby.
Seriously. Better pray to baby Jesus.
Love him to bits. Think he's fantastic. Don't expect anything from him right now.
Really? I don't know.
I don't think
Call
he's
the number
ready.
at the bottom of your screen now.
I don't think he's ready
still
for it. I
don't
think
know.
he's fantastic. I think he absolutely belongs in Makuuchi. I don't think he's an M1 yet. He's only been
We'll
a
see, I
year in
guess.
top division. He's not
That's
seasoned.
true. That is true. He's not quite, the cast iron skillet just yet, but he's getting there.
Okay, what was his rank last time, though? He was at Maegashira 5, so he was in the Joy,
He's been in the Joy for a while. He did make a pretty
he's been
big
in the
leap.
Joy for a while.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, you're right, because the last time he was at Maegashira 1 was in September. He hasn't dropped outside of the Joy since then, though.
Yeah, he's been percolating.
Yeah, he
It's
had
time for
one
the percolator. It's time for the percolator. It's time for the
Makikoshi
percolator.
in January.
I was sad about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean everything else looks pretty good. I think now that he's in the Joy, he's having to find his Joy groove. Because like you get to Makuuchi, you got to find that groove, but then when you get up higher, you got to find like a whole separate ass groove.
Yeah, because they put you through the grinder when you're up in like Maegashira 1, and definitely Komusubi. They make you fight everyone that's like brutal.
Oh
like,
yeah. I mean, M1 is the murder hole.
Yeah, you think you're the best? Come fight the best.
Come on up here. I just want to talk. Midori Fuji's only little, I mean, he's doing great for a guy with his build, so we'll see.
Oh yeah. And then you got Sabrina's other boyfriend, not Komusubi.
Kodonowaka.
Kage and Shodai.
Oh no, Shodai. Shodai's her.
Kodonowaka.
Kodonowaka is one of those guys that just like, of course he's good, but like, what's he doing besides being huge?
Winning.
Yeah, he makes it look easy. I mean, because some of his wins just looks like he's just powering through people. But I mean, I've seen some skill every now and again. But you gotta, like I said, he just makes it look so easy that he's subtle, I guess. But
he reminds me a lot of Kiseno Sato.
Yeah.
In that way, he's just got the build for it. 3-chi Nojo. I don't know.
But I don't know, like Wakataka Kage, he's just gone. I mean, that's that Komusubi.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching him too. I haven't been keeping up on the news, so I'm pretty excited. He's one of the favorites. He's a staple of Sanyaku at this point. Really looking for a good tournament for him this time around, you know?
Wait, who, Waka?
Yeah.
I got a
What's up? Why'd you guys go quiet? What happened?
Is it the ACL or is it the PCL?
Yeah.
Or is
What
it the
happened to
meniscus?
What?
He's some problems.
Is he
Oh
okay?
no, Wakataka. Oh, we thought you were saying Wakataka Kage.
Yeah, it was. Is he okay?
Oh yeah, he is an injured man.
Yes,
Oh.
He's gonna be out for a year.
Oh.
Puppy.
He is. I think it was ACL or meniscus or something, but yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, well, there's another one in Sanyaku. It's not that big a deal.
Well, true, yeah, they just keep passing the torch.
Yeah.
To go around. But I'm thinking, that's probably going to be another one of those stories where, they got an injury or something happened and they like got bumped down really far and then like worked their way back up and just like fucking slayed everybody's ass.
I'm calling it. January 2025. Not Kotonowaka. Wakataka Kage gets his Ozeki.
January.
All right.
Yeah, January 2025.
That's
because they'll have to battle back.
Yeah, because he's gonna have to have enough time to work his way back up.
Oh yeah, true.
Because
I don't think he's ever getting Ozeki.
I think he could do it. He won a tournament before. Like, why not?
Yeah,
it's
once
not like he's
everyone else
bad
went
at
home.
sumo.
He won once
Snuck
the
in and stole the
Ozekis
pie off the
and
windowsill.
Yokozuna weren't present.
And then just stomped on Takayasu's dreams.
Yeah.
And then just stomp on him, threw him out the door, and locked it.
Maybe this is like karmic retribution for doing that to Takayasu. Maybe Takayasu is like secretly some sort of like wizard or something, and like.
Oh no, he is. It's not even a secret.
Yeah.
Him and Kiseno Sato are like deeply superstitious. Have I?
Like real?
Oh yeah. They found one tournament.
Yeah, they do
a few
race car
years
slots
ago.
on the weekend.
They rented out a horse like betting room at the track. Literally the track where they do horse racing. They rented the place out and then like put plastic up on the walls like a murder scene, and then turned it into a dojo and trained there to absorb the horse energy.
Did not know that.
Takayasu believes in magic. And I think that's why he's not winning.
So what you're telling me is he probably did curse Wakataka Kage.
Oh yeah. Waka should be looking for hex
that
bags.
Horse mojo and like had like some sort of like horse spirit like trample his leg or something.
Yeah, like a horse when they break a leg and they gotta shoot him, and then Wakataka Kage broke his leg.
They gotta take him up the pasture and shoot him down.
Gonna become dog food.
And as you know, owned by the Yakuza. That's what they just do over there.
Turn him into glue.
I'm looking very.
Oh my god, I was getting ready to say that exactly.
You know the vibes.
I'm looking at this Sanyaku, and I'm looking very excited about it.
Yeah, this is where it starts getting good.
Something should be said about Shodai, but I think we all know.
Oh, that's Sabrina's other boyfriend.
Yeah, what can we say about Shodai that hasn't already been said? I mean,
he's gonna do well. We like him around here.
Reaching to all other reach, no matter which position he's in, and that's all there is to it, really. so we can just move on.
Look,
just letting everyone else get a lead on him.
I don't like him, and I like to call him Slow Die, and I think he's gonna do well. But we like him, so. All right, Kiribayama, Hoshiaryu, Daieisho, Wakamoto Haru.
Yeah,
Yo.
the quad.
Whoa, that's a lot of fucking wake. That's a lot.
Quad wake.
That is a stacked looking Sanyaki right there.
Quad wake.
Yeah, I mean Daieisho. I don't know. I've liked him being a staple of the Sanyaku here lately. I don't know why I like what Daieisho does. Actually, I do. It's because of his battle faces. I live for his battle faces. I don't know why I love them, but I do.
I don't view him as a sentient creature. He's like a force of nature. He's kind of like a waterfall. Yeah. It's just, this is going to happen. And the best evidence I have for him not actually being alive is watching him lose the exact same way twice in a row, 4 minutes apart against Kiribayama.
He's just an NPC.
He's only gotten double-digit wins out of the past year. He's only gotten double-digit wins in these last 2 Basho.
Sanyaku material.
Other time.
So wait, he's got double-digit wins last tournament, or like the last 2 tournaments?
Yeah, but the 2 tournaments ago.
He's gotten, or 5? I don't know. Math is
He was M1 2 tournaments ago, so he's not in line for Ozeki, but Kiribayama is.
Oh, I know Kiribayama is, but shit, that'd be cool if there was a Daieisho Ozeki. I'd be all about that.
I know.
I'm really rooting for Kiribayama. He really seems to be purposefully putting himself on that path. I don't think anybody was really talking about it publicly until after this last Basho, but I kind of figured he would try to go for an Ozeki position, and if he keeps up what he's been doing, he can probably get it.
Yeah, he kind of snuck in there, and I reckon he gets Ozeki this tournament.
Have you guys? Have you seen Misty Horse Mountain? Have you seen the pictures of him wrestling like 10 dudes at the same time?
No.
Are you sure that was sumo wrestling?
Yeah. And no, it's like Andre the Giant style. There's a bunch of pictures of Kiribayama fighting dudes from like 6 different stables, and they're all just coming at him at the same time. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing.
Conditioning?
I guess. Well, probably just like they know he's gonna go Ozeki, so they all came out to support him and like really put it to him before he shows up. I wouldn't be surprised at all if he won. I'd be more surprised if he didn't win this tournament.
Yeah, I think. I think most people were focusing more on Hoshoryu and Wakataka Kage, and he just kind of.
Yeah, he just kind of slipped through. Didn't really have a narrative. Didn't have rivals to go up against. You know, sitting here at Sekiwaki 1 East.
Extremely handsome, as far as everyone's opinions. But,
she likes his deep voice too.
He's got no business being so sexy. Someone needs to stop him.
True, he does.
He's got his own kind of witchcraft, okay?
I like, what was it, that Sumo Primetime where he's like using his deep voice, like, "Hi, I'm Kiribayama, and I'm your man."
Hey.
He says it just like that, too. I wish I had that voice. Just like, you know what's funny is like Kiribayama like really reminds me of like Eric Wynn from fucking Sumo. They have that same just kind of like
just that beaming smile.
Yeah. And that same voice, that really deep voice.
I like your voice though. I remember the first time I heard your voice. I think I was drinking a jug of Carlo Rossi. And it was either that or the communist vodka. I can't remember which. And you had called me over like Facebook Messenger.
Oh, yeah.
I had imagined your voice being more like that, like this kind of deep, slower kind of yeah. But then when I heard it, I was like, "Whoa! Your voice is so dynamic," and I was just so captivated. And then I was like, "Man, I'm buying this bus ticket out to Texas right now." And then I never left.
Hey, what's it like being happy?
I mean,
we just got the Sumo Punx origin story.
A little bit. There's more.
Prequel?
But...
There was a lot more whiskey back then. A lot more whiskey.
Hell yeah, bro.
And Kami vodka and giant
I'm very
jugs of
excited to
vodka.
watch Wakamoto Haru here. I think this is
Yeah, dude.
Neil hates him for some reason, and I find that funny, so I want him to succeed.
I like him. He's Dimples, man. It's like,
Yeah.
he's gonna have to eclipse Wakataka Kage now.
Hoshari
Yeah,
almost
he's gonna have to fill his shoes.
Yeah, Hoshari almost just a massive fan of. I think it's incredibly funny that the first time the only Sekiwaki ranked higher than him goes negative, someone else just takes Sekiwaki 1 East, and he has to sit at West again for a full fucking year. He's like, finally,
they're hard
he
on
only
him.
got 7 wins. This is my chance. What up?
Man, Haas. I like Haas. I don't know. I just kind of like what he does. I think too many people put too much pressure from Asashoryu or too much expectations about Asashoryu.
I think that's just
on
you
him.
guys.
Yeah, not me.
Like every time he gets brought up, you guys bring up Asashoryu, and it's like, why do people do this?
Everyone does.
Because everyone does. It's constant.
But you do it.
You're not on Twitter, so you don't know the extent.
Yeah, you don't even know.
Like you blame everyone else, but you're the one doing it.
Really more him than me.
I don't do it on Twitter. I'm a passive observer of the Hoshoryu thing on Twitter. I dare you, either of you, any of you, to go on Twitter right now and check and see how many times I've mentioned him.
Whatever. You're on there bullying him just like his uncle was.
Bully Haas.
He blocked you just like his uncle.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
Ozeki.
and then we get to the Ozeki Takakeisho is Kadoban from his 3-4-8 last time. He's got to get 8 wins to retain his Ozeki rank.
I believe it.
Isn't he injured, or isn't there something kind of wonky going on with him now?
Yeah, well, he's been stacking injuries for years.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, what was the most recent one that he withdrew for? I couldn't remember.
Ankle maybe.
Oh yeah, what was the last? I can't remember what it was either.
He messed up his ankle against Ura. That's probably what you're thinking of. But he had something going on with his knee, and when he realized he couldn't win Meika Yokozuna, he retired. Not retired. Yeah, he retired from sumo. He's not here anymore. Yokozuna. Hang on. I can't. I'm only using one eye for hours now. It's starting to be a problem.
Yokozuna run is.
Yeah. But I was reading some very interesting stuff on the Tachiai blog, actually, about what happens if he loses his Ozeki rank and nobody else makes it up to Ozeki.
Oh, the Nozeki.
Yeah, and then, say...
They release Bob Sapp.
Like, say, part of it was like, okay, what if that happens and Terano Fuji, decides to retire or something because he's getting pretty run down too. Or even just, sitting out more tournaments. And there's no Ozeki, and then there's no Yokozuna Ozeki position. And it was just going through all of the different options for what they could do. And some of these options, they might end up pissing people off because, they earned their Ozeki rank, even if they're not at Ozeki anymore. People like, just off the top of my head, like Tochinoshin, maybe. I'm sure he'll throw a fit about it if they decide to just promote someone arbitrarily. That's sarcasm, by the way. I just like imagining Tochinoshin.
Getting pissed.
But, I don't really understand why they are so against just not having any Ozeki.
Because you have to have 2 Ozeki, or not have to.
Well, someone's got to be the champion, right? I mean,
that's the thing.
That's what it is. But I think it's a ridiculous. Kiribayama is going unless he dies or something. He's got the numbers for it.
Say less. I understand the assignment.
Don't put that evil out there.
I know what I must do now.
If someone Tanya Harding didn't actually hit her with the pipe.
Yeah,
Shane Stan.
It was the bodyguard. Yeah, it was the bodyguard who did it, and she didn't even ask him to do it. He was just a fucking weirdo.
Sure.
Anyway,
well, so as long as Shane Stan doesn't
Tanya Harding did nothing wrong.
Who dat? Anyway. Takakeisho, 10+ wins, easy.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Takakesho's getting 10+ wins easy.
What?
Let's hope that he does.
He only needs 8.
And he's getting
I just
10.
want to see the power hamster do what he
All right,
does.
man of the hour.
Yeah, I do like him.
And I have heard that this is supposed to be the triumphant return of Terano fucking Fuji.
Yes.
Yeah, I doubt
He's
it.
supposed to be in there, but how much you want to bet he will withdraw in the first week?
50
I don't
push-ups.
Yeah, I was right behind you.
Right there yet.
I know. I'm starting to be able to head you guys off with the pass.
I think we have like a bit of lag, and like between like your audio and our audio, especially with you. Like your mouth does not.
Yeah,
Match
probably.
my body.
I'm streaming on a ghetto setup, and my
I've been
audio
training
is getting lost somewhere over the Pacific Ocean trying to reach you guys. It's not going to be one-to-one.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
We're
And especially with him, like any silence, he just like sneaks in there and like, now here's this topic. So.
yeah, well,
Look,
I
Terano
mean, at
Fuji,
least it's
15-0,
every
pretty
time.
easy. I'm going to be absolutely triumphant return. He's got all the recovery he needs, and then took an extra basho just to be sure. He's still been training. He still looks strong as shit. He's still 180 kilos. It's hard to move that man.
Yeah.
I think it's his to win.
You think so?
I don't see anyone stopping him. He can only stop himself.
I don't know, because from what I've been reading online, some people are saying, there could be a possibility he's going to retire soon, but who knows?
Yes, I only see him stopping himself. I don't think anyone can stop him right now.
Yeah.
I'd like to get 3 more U-show out of him before letting him go, but
Bet.
you can only do so much on a bum leg.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe at least get some more Ozeki.
And a bum shoulder, and a bum ankle, and a bum spine, and a...
And
There's a lot wrong right now. He's built from spare parts.
There's more wrong than right with that poor guy. Gosh, yeah, it's dark days at the top of the Banzuke.
I know,
But bright future ahead.
I always thought it was the top of the Banzuke is just kind of constipated. It's like everybody's just so much. There's a lot of really good talent up there. It's just all impacted up there, though. Somebody's got to go up there and jiggle the turds loose, and then I think that's whatever will get like a good
6.
equilibrium.
Yeah.
Oh,
We need some sumo laxative for the Sanyaku ranks.
I think Ken Bozan's gonna fucking be the Dokalax of the upper fucking division.
You think so?
I think
So
I
who do you
Ken
think is the man to watch in Makuuchi this basha?
Right now, I would definitely fucking say Ken Bozan.
Kiribayama.
Oh, of course, Kiribayama, but like a new upset.
Who's yeah.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, the Korea High.
I want to say Hokuseiho, but I feel like after people really get a feel for him, he's probably going to start dipping at least a bit.
Tsurugisho and Midori Fuji, I think, are good candidates to see some upward progress from them. Midori Fuji, because he deals with size problems, but his great, amazing technique. And Tsurugisho, because he's got an amazing size advantage, but it struggles with technique.
No, it's nice to see that none of you give a shit about Asanayama finally being back in top division, but I reckon he's the guy to watch. I reckon that's the most hype behind it as well, actually.
See, for me, it's like because he's down. I mean, he's in Makuuchi finally, and I'm glad for that. But it's like he's down there. He's just gonna fucking wipe the floor with those guys. To me,
That's
it's
the
like,
fun bit.
Yeah, but when it's expected, it's not as.
But here's my hope. My hope is that he just like kicks so much ass that they're like, oh well, let's throw him up in the joy then. That's like, oh well, he kicked. He's let's say he wins like it's day 13. He's got all 13 fucking wins.
So he's Magashira 14 right now.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
So I've seen remember Tokshoryu whenever Tokshoryu won that fucking I think he was like Maegashira 17 when he won the U show, and they put him against some of the dudes in the joy like there towards the end. So it's possible Asanayama could kick some ass and get to that point where
no, Abi won his basho at M9, so if you can get those easier lower division matches and then climb the ranks.
So if Asana Yama could I'm wondering if there's going to be some adjustment period, and that's kind of what I was expecting. There might be some adjustments, but if he just gets in there and just starts, just sweeping people left and right off the fucking countertop, then all right, I'll get behind that.
I predict a 14-1 losing to Terunofuji.
Man, okay,
I can see it.
I'll get behind you on that. I will get behind you on that. And
I will scream at 15-0. Zensho Yusho. Zensho
That's
Yusho.
spicy.
Zensho Yusho. Zensho Yusho. Zensho Yusho. Zensho Yusho.
I think it's just been so long since I've seen Asana Yama up in Makauchi. Like, I kind of just forget what to expect from him.
Because he was in Ozeki whenever we saw him, whenever we first started watching sumo.
That was like over a year ago.
And I think that's kind of bled over into our attitude about him now. It's like, oh, well, we expect greatness from him. Oh, he's going to be great anyway. Is kind of, I guess that's kind of how I feel about us.
Particularly because he was off on disciplinary leave.
Yeah.
Like, not injury. So you know that they've been working him hard.
Yeah.
Oh, he just wiped the floor with the lower divisions. That was just brutal.
No, really, he lost twice in 3rd division.
Yeah, the Makushita guys, well, that's another place where talent gets kind of constipated. There's a lot of like incredible wrestlers in the 3rd division.
Yeah, you got some real killers like Terunofuji hanging out in 3rd division.
I was thinking guys like fucking like Tsukahara and like Shishi and freaking what about Akiseyama? Like those guys. Like Akiseyama was, in Makuuchi.
I love Akiseyama.
I do too.
My goal is to just make Yoshi fans cry.
You will. And I hate to admit it, but I kind of do too.
Kato, this is a pre-recorded stream. We're not going to be able to answer questions. Sorry.
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right. Hey, we still got some time.
I know it's still active, yeah.
You guys want to do something fun?
The whole baklava?
The whole baklava? We did. We got through the whole Banzuke, but we just got through the Makuuchi Banzuke.
Well,
Ochi. It's okay.
We talked about Ochi, but did we talk about my other son?
I don't think we need to talk about Atami Fuji.
Because Atami Fuji and Ochi are both at Juryo 8. Both of my sons are at Juryo 8.
Which one's east and which one's west?
Oh, Tommy Fuji, is he east? Yep, Tommy Fuji's east.
What do we got?
I really see him losing to Ochi though.
Ochi is a bad mama jamma.
Yeah, he is.
What are you doing, Goose?
Something we tried to organize a while back but never came through.
Uh-oh.
Organize a what?
Do we have an end of episode surprise?
Sumo Fantasy.
It's all surprises with this guy.
Remember that idea I hit you up a while ago for that Sumo Fantasy thing?
Oh, yeah. It's like
You want to rank some mythological sumo wrestlers against each other?
Yeah, let's do it. We got a couple minutes.
I like mythological sumo stuff.
All right.
Okay.
So,
hypothetical.
Here's the tier list. At the very bottom is the legend Hattori Zakura, Makushira, Ozeki, Yokozuna, Double Yokozuna, Shin Yokozuna, Super Saiyan 3 Yokozuna, and then just the kanji for heaven is the highest tier.
Yeah.
And
that makes sense.
I'm gonna give you some names, and I just want to see where you rank them. You can take a look at the list if you join on the screen share.
Are these names of actual Rikishi?
Yes.
I think they're Rikishi under different circumstances.
First up, Tochi Noshin. It's 2018.
It's just always 2018.
It's always 2018.
2018.
Well, even at that time, he was only an Ozeki, right? So that's...
Yeah, but what if 2018 lasted for 8 years?
Yeah, if he never got the robbery and he kept at that same level of performance, I put him. 3. That was exactly what I was gonna say.
Super Saiyan 3 Yokozuna, dig it. All right, Hakuho.
Straight to heaven.
Straight to heaven.
Yeah.
All right, Tobizaru on roller skates.
Tobizaru on roller skates. Okay.
Ozeki.
All right, where are the rankings good?
I like it. The bottom of the list.
Can you guys see the...
If you take a look at the screen share, you can take a look. But from
There's a
bottom to
little
top,
window that
the
says
legend, Hattori
watch.
Sakura, Magashira, Ozeki, Yokozuna, Double Yokozuna, Shin Yokozuna, Super Saiyan 3 Yokozuna, and Heaven, but in Japanese.
I messed it up. Oh, I was trying to see the screen thing, but it's like, it's being a pendejo.
Tobizar on roller skates? Put that man in Ozeki.
Tobizar on roller
Ozeki.
skates. Yeah, I would. I don't know. Do you think that roller skates would improve his game or be a hindrance?
Think of the agility.
How's his curiosity?
He was just always behind his opponent. They can never get to him.
Is everyone on roller skates or
No,
just him?
That's a good question. That's a very good question.
No, actually, I would put him bottom tier. You bring up a good point. I think that would actually be a hindrance.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be insanely fun.
It would be.
The legend Hattori Sakura.
Maybe not at the very bottom, but like closer to the bottom. I think that would be a bit of a train wreck, honestly.
There's nothing between top division and the absolute pits of sumo, by the way, so you have to choose.
Okay.
Magashira
then,
it is.
Yeah. Put his ass at the bottom.
All three Waka Bros, like Dig Trio.
Trio,
like
the
if all three Waka Bros were like a 3-headed, 6-armed, 6-legged sumo machine.
Yeah.
Double Yokozuna.
Only their heads
The Waka
stick out over like the floor of the dojo.
Just their heads?
Yeah.
And they like dig underneath the.
See,
yeah,
I was
because you
thinking
can't
they
knock
would
them
look
over.
like a great old one or like some sort of eldritch horror.
Trio. It's a Pokemon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. But see, I thought I was thinking more of like just this multi-limbed fucking just muscular like the Thing, like John Carpenter's The Thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so if it's more that, then yeah, I think we're talking double Yokozuna.
Double Yokozuna.
I think if they're buried in the ground, then
if he's a Dig Trio,
I think it would be an instant loss because more than just the bottoms of your feet are touching the ground. So
if he's buried in the ground, that would be.
All right, the legend Hattori Sakura.
Of sumo.
Next up, that one guy from That One Thing.
I love him.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah, that guy kicks ass.
Remember when he did that stuff one time?
Yeah, he did that.
Oh my God.
Thing with that one dude, and they did that thing.
Yeah, I remember that back in that year.
Yeah, they said he couldn't, but then he kept going.
Yeah,
totally
he did.
it. Yeah, it was pretty.
I love that.
All right, Shin Yokozuna.
Shin Yokozuna.
There we go, Shin Yokozuna.
Asashoryu. He's just been slapped in the face.
Oh. Probably also Shin Yokozuna. No, okay.
What's the one right below?
Super Saiyan 3.
Let's say right below Super Saiyan 3.
Super Saiyan 3 is Shin Yokozuna.
Shin Yokozuna. I go Shin Yokozuna.
All right. Midori Fuji. Size doesn't matter.
Ooh.
I know Sabrina's thinking Heaven.
Yeah, send him up.
Yeah.
Going to Heaven?
Yeah. Straight to the top.
Ochi at 26.
Oh, at age 26?
Oh, how old is he?
This is like a prediction.
19 or 20.
Is he?
Oh shit! So in 6-7 years.
Ochi.
Super Saiyan 3.
Yeah, I agree with that. Super Saiyan 3.
I think realistically he will actually probably be a Yokozuna someday if he stays healthy.
Yokozuna?
Oh, yeah.
I think that's beside the fact for this conversation, but
I think one of the things that I could really see Hakuho teaching, the people under his stable is how to avoid injury. I think that's going to be
true.
Hakuho's supple.
The answer to that question is don't do sumo, by the way.
No.
True.
retire.
Yokozuna it is. Majin Hoshoryu.
Ooh, Majin Hoshoryu. That would definitely be Super Saiyan 3, maybe above.
Yep, dig it.
Because he gets the boost from the Bibbidi magic, right? So
Yeah, he's got to have the little M on his head. I'm going to Photoshop that, damn it.
Aoyama, but he can tuck his boobs into his Mawashi.
No, that would be a hindrance.
Yeah, I think I think so too, honestly.
If he could tuck his boobs into his mawashi, that would mean enough centrifugal force would be able to do some like titty supari.
Yeah.
And like probably knock someone down. So but he doesn't want anyone to get around him.
Okay, so you're saying he could stuff his titties in his mawashi, but he doesn't necessarily have to?
Yep.
Okay.
They've gotten longer.
Twice as long as they are now. Oh,
no, they've gotten longer.
They're like 3.5 feet long.
So are they like tentacles?
So all right,
prehensile. Can he?
Yeah,
if they're prehensile, then Shin Yokozuna.
They kind of look like the elephant's foot.
They've got thumbs.
Like Dr. Octopus, like how Dr. Octopus has those moving arms, is like Aoyama's like long boobs now, just kind of like.
Oh, it reminds me of that one meme. The response to "calm your tits."
Oh, yeah.
You know which one I'm talking about?
Or is this the tits?
It's like, no.
I say Shin Yokozuna. Shin Yokozuna.
Yeah.
Prehensile.
Yeah,
forearms. That seems right.
Even wider Takakesho.
No, he can't get any wider. With he's already can't control himself. His knees are shot.
Wider or whiter?
Wide.
Okay.
Girthier.
Girthier. Okay.
A girthier power hamster.
What if he just like took up the whole doyo? Like his girth was just like he could wear the Tawara as like a belt. Yeah.
I don't know. I gotta go Mega Shira. I feel like if he got any bigger, he'd start doing worse.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Fair point.
Ura with a jetpack.
Oh, yes.
The Mandaurian.
Oh my god. That was good.
You better stop.
I would say, but I think he would still be reckless. So I would say, what was
reckless? What's that?
The rank below heaven
was Shin Yokozuna, wasn't it?
No.
SSJ3.
The ranks again. The Legend Hattori Zakura, Magashira, Ozeki, Yokozuna, Double Yokozuna, Shin Yokozuna, Super Saiyan 3 Yokozuna, Heaven.
There we go. Okay, well, we'll say Super Saiyan 3 Yokozuna.
All right.
Yeah.
I can see him like crashing into the ceiling a lot.
That's not outside the ring.
Yeah.
Hokuseiho on stilts.
It might be easy to topple over. I would say the legend Hattori Zakura.
Yeah, no.
If he's on stilts.
That's not going to be a benefit for him.
All right. Daisho, but his bowling balls for hands surgery was a success.
Oh my god.
If he could get that arm and coordination up with the bowling ball hands, I think there would be an adjustment period. So I would say double Yokozuna for now.
Double Yoko?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he'd have trouble with speed at first, I think.
Give him a couple years and he'll get it.
He'd just be slapping motherfuckers with his bowling balls.
Money in the Bank Mitakeume.
Is that like the ladder match where you have to get the briefcase?
Yeah, he's backstage during someone else's match, and he's got the briefcase.
Okay, so if he has the briefcase and somebody else is trying to come and grab the briefcase, let's see.
No, he's already won the Money in the Bank. He's just got the briefcase. He's just walking around the dojo.
Oh.
Okay. That's like a precarious position because somebody might try to come and take it.
Yeah, because Bret the Hitman Hart would just probably like come flying out on a fucking.
Yeah.
Or like goddamn, what's it like, Kane or like the Undertaker or something.
I was just gonna say, yeah, that's you're asking the Undertaker to show up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. I would say Intercontinental Champion maybe, but
I gotta go Hattori Zakura on that one.
You going Hattori Zakura?
You don't like
He's
his
got
odds?
A target on his back. No.
You think he trips trying to run into the ring and loses the match before he gets the chance?
Too many factors, yeah.
Hattori Zakura.
Okay, yeah, you convinced me, Ike. I have to agree.
All right. You come upon an iron wall. There is a small opening enough for one man to squeeze through, blocking your path. Oh. It's Kota no Waka.
So you have to slip past him to get through the door?
Yeah.
What?
So if I have
this is like a Dungeons and Dragons.
Can I cast magic missile?
All right, no, where's the?
I don't know.
Nice.
Can
Okay,
the darkness.
for initiative.
I think they're in the bedroom.
All right, so if we encounter a Kotonowaka, can we do an alignment check?
Yeah, is he evil?
You know what? My charisma's high enough. I might be able to convince him to just move out of the way.
Seduce him.
You seduce him?
Sure.
I seduce the dragon.
All right.
Okay. 1d10 to seduce.
The legend Hattori Zakura, he gets defeated easily.
All right, Legend Hattori Zakura.
Hulk Hogan with 30,000 screaming Hulkamaniacs.
Ooh.
Oh my god. How much cocaine have they invested?
And can he have a shirt to rip first before?
They all have shirts. To
Okay,
rip.
cocaine, it can't be measured. Shirt, he's got an infinite supply of rippable shirts.
Okay.
Just rips it off, and there's another one right there ready to go.
Okay, as long as he's got the Hulkamaniacs, I'm saying double Yokozuna.
Double. I like it.
I would go higher than that. I would probably go.
Me too.
I would probably go Shin Yokozuna.
Shin Yokozuna.
Because he's got to go through a. Tearing the shirt off is the battle transformation, right? So he's some kind of Super Saiyan. I don't know. Really.
Fair point.
Maybe not quite Super Saiyan 3. Maybe
when
like
he points, that's when he goes Super
Yeah,
Saiyan.
Shin's
We
good.
haven't got there yet. Higo Hikari.
Evan.
Yep, agreed. Abi. Nodawas are now illegal.
Ooh.
Oh shit. Oh.
Sabrina's that's just breaking her brain. She's like, no,
What would he do? He'd need like a gun.
okay, Abi, but he's got a gun. Abi with a gat.
Okay. Ah shit.
Okay, Abi with the gat, I'll go ahead and I'll say heaven. Abi without the gat, but Notawas are illegal, I would say
Guns in this equation until you mentioned it.
Yeah.
You mentioned it, and then you specified he had a gat, and I'm so confused right now.
Okay, so
Let me clear your thoughts. Abi.
Imagining Abi.
Nodawas are now illegal.
No.
So I will say Notawas are illegal. Because he can still get some good, like,
Ozeki.
he can still face hit people, though, right?
Yeah.
Ozeki.
Ozeki.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it's not all Supari, just Notawas. Okay. Yeah.
Zen monk Takayasu. He has learned that violence is not the answer.
But if he's pushed far enough...
Nope, he still knows.
Really defensive violence. It's defensive.
So would he just kind of like be like all more agile, moving out of the way, and let people just kind of step themselves out of the ring?
Oh, yeah.
He's pretty reliant on violence.
So
He's
I think
harder.
I was about to say is like if he so the legend that I heard a long time ago, I don't know if this is historically accurate or not, but it's like the mountain people that ended up becoming shinobi, that they were taught, a lot of their martial skill by some of these Zen monks, because the Zen monks themselves couldn't, commit the violence, so they would teach the method of the violence to the mountain people, and the mountain people carried out the dirty work, and they became the ninjas that we know today, like shinobi.
Typical.
So if that's the case, Takayasu could still have a complete understanding of violence and how to implement violence, but then also know how to kind of like, dance around it and stuff.
Or to hire some ninjas.
Or would he just have to get a Yobadashi and train him?
Yeah, is he allowed to hire ninjas?
Yeah.
I'll have to consult the Sumo Council on that.
So if he's just lobbing Yobadashis at people.
Oh yeah, or like if he can get the ninjas to throw the Zabuton pillows.
Fucking tactical Zabutons. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Laser
All right.
around the edges.
Okay, if
Yokozuna.
he does tactical Zabutons, or if he's
Yokozuna.
able to like reach a high enough level of enlightenment to unlock telekinesis.
Ooh.
Yeah, we really don't know how far he could go if he gave up all, like worldly.
Or a high enough level of enlightenment that he's just above the whole concept of competition.
And now he's just
And-
energy.
It's one with
If
the
Takayasu just became energy, then he would be heaven.
Just
That would be instant
winning
heaven.
by Nirvana. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. He has ascended to the highest order of being.
All right.
That's true. That would be heaven.
Heaven.
We just walked Takayasu's spiritual enlightenment.
Never seen such a wider shift in stance, but there you go. Hydraulic press Hokuto Fuji.
That would probably.
Hokuto Fuji? Oh, shit. Those things terrify me. Oh, shit.
He does that with his legs anyway.
Oh, no. I don't like it.
But he'd be like, what's her name? Like Ripley on, whenever she got that crazy fucking suit, like, get away from her, you bitch.
Don't you get to keep those things oiled up, though? Like, we could have...
There's plenty of grease in those veins, don't you worry.
He butters his feet.
Hokuto Fuji's a greasy man.
Okay, yeah.
Double Yokozuna.
In my mind, it was just the arms and just nothing can stop that press.
That okay, if hydraulic press arms with this Tachiai, okay, then yeah, I'd say double Yokozuna.
Double Yokozuna.
One Yokozuna for each arm.
Yeah.
Boy puts belts around both of his biceps.
Was it just too much Yokozuna for one hand? Just
Sure.
Ichi no Joe at full sprint.
Is that possible?
yeah.
You don't want to find out.
That would be like the Juggernaut. Like, remember the X-Men movie, like the first, or was it the second or third one? I think it was the third one.
Okay, so
I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
what you're saying is he's not going to have a lot of agility, so it would be easy to just step out of the way once he gets going.
Yeah, but
Are you
whenever
sure
he
about
gets
that?
going,
Well, it's hard to
fine.
stop
If he's
too.
not in the way, you don't have to worry about whether he's unstoppable or not.
Yeah, you just dodge him. He'll throw him. So I go Ozeki.
Ozeki?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
Magashira.
All right, so if he had the powers of the Juggernaut and just like couldn't be stopped, Ozeki.
Magashira.
Shodai, but he's in love with Sumo
Tiebreaker.
again.
Oh, Yokozuna. That would be realistic. I would say if he was passionate in love with Sumo again and just Super Saiyan 3. Give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yep, I see it.
Not convinced he's ever lost his love for Sumo. I think there's other things going on there. Because really, if he didn't care about Sumo anymore, he could just quit, But he does still try, even if it doesn't always get him where he needs to go.
I think he's tried to quit several times throughout his life, and he always gets dragged back in.
But if he just had that passion just ignited, and like not just ignited, but like full throttle raging fire inside, oh my god, I fucking love Sumo, kind of, then I would say
some meth.
What
Why
did you
not
do?
just...
I would
say
say
something about
Super
milk?
Saiyan 3.
Yeah. Okay, Super Saiyan 3.
Alright, and there he sits. Teratsuyoshi, with access to the world's largest salt mine.
Oh,
He's got unlimited salt packs.
Unlimited power.
I cannot see where that would make any difference whatsoever.
Oh, it would.
He
It
can
would
still
just.
only throw 5 pounds at a time.
Yeah. The Yobadashis would be so mad if he just just showed up with a freaking like front end loader and just threw it up in the air.
I think it would cause traction problems.
He'd have the ire of all the Yobadashis against him.
And
Just
what are they
dumps
going to
the
do
entire
about it?
bucket. I think if they didn't cut him off, he would throw a lot. It would just be they'd be fighting in a sand pit of salt. So probably Hattori Zakura.
Basket of salt and just like dump it.
Hattori Zakura? Alright.
Yeah.
Zakura.
Not seeing it.
He's got an addiction.
Teratsuyoshi, he doesn't know the basket is full of flour.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Hattori Zakura.
Alright. The prophecy has been fulfilled. Dale Earnhardt, the car has been approved.
I don't know that
Dale Earnhardt in a car.
On the doyo?
On the doyo, it's been approved.
But is it against all these other guys? Because I feel like SSJ3 Majin Hoshoryu could just knock the car out of the ring.
That's
kind of
possible.
what I was thinking too. It was like Asano Yama could just toss that car, or Watanabe that fucking car.
Yeah, I think even regular sumo wrestlers could probably flip a car.
I think Dale Earnhardt's Tachiai would be too reliant on his engine because he'd have to like, get that engine revved up to even get like, propulsion, and I have a feeling he could be hinked pretty easily.
Yeah, the car. There's only so much room in the doyo, too. It's only
the
15 feet across.
What if he immediately drops the handbrake and starts skidding around, tail whips that thing?
So like he's already revved up and ready to go, and then
just start doing donuts.
Yeah. In the doyo.
I don't know. Well, he'd probably kill a lot of people, so Yokozuna?
Yeah, Yokozuna. We'll say Yokozuna. Dale Earnhardt is Yokozuna.
Yokozuna, Dale Earnhardt.
Or is Yokozuna days?
Dale Earnhardt has to maneuver it.
Wakataka Kage on the ropes.
On the
ropes.
He's always on the ropes.
On the ropes.
Yeah, like whenever you're pushed back to you have nowhere else to go. Like you're pushed back against the wall, and you have no choice but to fight. You're up against the ropes,
Or like he's standing on the rope in the sumo ring, like against Takayasu.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen him do that before.
And he's wily.
He is. He's pretty
He's
wily.
Extremely wily, and he did crush Takayasu's dreams while being wily.
Yeah.
So
Is it enough though to bump him up higher than where he's already been?
Ozeki, maybe.
Ozeki?
Yeah, maybe.
Ozeki.
Yeah, I can see it.
Like if he's always at max power, it's still just regular
lean
him,
in to
but he's
read this one
always...
properly. Jackie Chan, his master just died. His love interest is watching. He just ate a ghost pepper. He is sloshed on vodka that he thought was water, and he doesn't want any trouble.
Well, if someone gets in his face while he's like that.
Super Saiyan 3.
I'd say Super Saiyan 3, but he might have a bit of a difficult time not making a closed fist or kicking, like,
true.
Oh, good.
As long as he doesn't make any closed fists or kick above the knee, he might be okay. But he'd have to really.
He's reliant on environmental factors too.
Yeah. No, hearing
that's the exact plot of Drunken Master.
Yeah, no, hearing that, it makes a lot of sense that he would go 1 in 14, but the 1 would be against Hakuho.
Yeah. I can see that. I can see him using, like, maybe a slower wrestler's body against them, like, like, I don't know, like climb over them and like flip over the top of them to get behind them or something,
Yeah, some crazy.
Using them like an
like
a piece of the environment or something. I bet
you can make Megashira.
Yeah.
Just make them beat themselves up somehow. I don't know.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I would still go with Ozeki.
I'd say Megashira.
Make it so, number 1.
I'm going to Ozeki because I like Jackie Chan a lot.
I like Jackie Chan too.
And Ho.
Justin Ho.
No comments.
Man, I was like, whenever what was it, 2020 or no, was it 2019? Whenever he started getting into the upper division and kind of getting really squirrely and kind of upsetting a lot of folks, I was like, and
then that thing happened that I mentioned earlier where everybody kind of figured him out. And so he started dropping down because nobody was falling for his
shenanigans.
His shenanigans anymore, right?
Yeah, because they all saw him shenan once.
Yeah.
Straight to heaven.
Good job there.
Yep,
Straight to
I
heaven.
agree.
You know what? Fuck it. It's all a fantasy anymore. Straight to heaven.
Ryuden with a knife.
Ryuden with a knife.
With a knife.
Oh my god! Why did I just? I had a terrible thought.
Say it. It's we're all adults.
You know how he got that lady pregnant and then?
Oh god damn!
Forced her to abort it.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I'm about it.
So he's had a knife the whole time,
So
and he's
Ryuden
only
with a
Mega
knife,
Shiro.
from what I'm hearing, is currently 1-0.
Undefeated. I don't know. I feel like he's just always up to something. So probably just regular Mega Shiro.
Mega Shiro.
Yeah.
I'm just saying Mega Shiro.
Let him.
Or the
let him
temptation
wish
would be
for
too much.
purgatory.
The Sumo
Knife or
Council
no?
has approved of Terunofuji's robot knees.
Yes.
Oh, that's heaven.
That's heaven status right there.
Evan,
With the
send him up
robot
there.
knees.
All right, and last,
A gorilla.
but
I'll
also
let
least, a gorilla.
Are we talking like Matt or like
A gorilla.
a silverback?
Like an actual gorilla.
There's or what about Mark Jones that does gorilla sumo?
Yeah.
A gorilla.
A real gorilla. If we're talking about real
It's
gorilla,
just like y'all aren't listening to me.
we're talking about real
Gorilla.
gorilla.
Gorillas are really fucking strong, and they have like no body fat. It's all muscle, and somehow they get that from eating nothing but fruit.
They have really long
I'm
arms.
just
They have
spouting
hella
gorilla
reach.
facts.
Okay, so but the problem is they put their knuckles down all the time.
Oh.
So they
True.
would have a good touch, yeah, but they are quadrupedal.
Mm-hmm.
They don't
I mean,
get
they-
on their hind legs very often
Occasionally, they do go bipedal.
when they fight.
Exactly.
fight.
You got to
other
think about the
silverback.
slapdown potential, though. Like
Exactly.
that initial
Yeah.
touch, all matches are gonna last 1 second against this gorilla.
I'm reading here that they can weigh up to 200 kilos,
That's a lot.
which is
About as
quite a
heavy
bit.
as Gagamaru.
Yeah, it's like they're not much bigger than a person weight-wise, but they're about 20 times stronger. I mean, they can throw 800 kilos. So if they can get a throw, it would go really good for them. But I just feel like the urge to touch the ground and stuff would be problematic. I mean, if they don't rip your arms off.
Yeah.
Or
See, I was
destroy
thinking,
your shoulder in a slapdown.
So is this a gorilla right out of the jungle, or have we trained this gorilla first?
That's a really important question. I'm glad you
That's
asked.
a good point. It says here, a gorilla.
Yeah, which one? Just any so okay, it's picked at random.
Yes. It's a different
And-
gorilla every time, but we can't tell.
Like wishbone.
Well, there's that whole, primate behavior of monkey see, monkey do.
I
So
would
I
go
think-
Shin. I would go Shin Yokozuna.
Shin Yokozuna for gorilla.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that we've put Ura with a jetpack above a gorilla.
He's the Mandaurian. That's just how it works.
That is.
That's
We've
another
coined
photo
some
shoot.
good phrases tonight, but that one's top tier.
Yeah, that one's heaven class.
Pretty good list. A lot of surprises. I thought Teratsuyoshi, with all the salt in the world, was going to be better than the worst, but, there you go.
No, he's addicted to it. He can't stop himself. He get
So?
lost in the sauce.
Now I'm just imagining him there with like a giant straw, just like snorting all the salt.
Ripping lines of rock salt. Yeah, I think it would be too much of a temptation for him.
All right.
Well, this Banzuke review is going great.
Yep, had a good time. Well, we have been Salt City Sumo. With us were some people we found at some point. Had a good time.
I'll just
I gotta go
hang out
take a
by
shit.
the dumpsters.
Yeah. Say goodbye to the people, would you?